You should see if Guinness World Record has highest jump and go for it. I'm already the Guinness World Record holder. Just casually. Asking the world's oldest encyclopedia publishing company for a source. Holy Roman Empire and Texas Republic existed only 30 years apart. Holy Roman Empire, 800 to 1806. Republic of Texas, 1836 to 1845. Cite your work. Us. Just us. I am the citation. You aren't a software engineer. Let's just be real. Readers added context. Yes, they are. I tell you to check the Harvard alumni database, but you don't have access to it, so I'll share it for you. Whoops. There is a reason NASA didn't ask for random internet user number 324's input for return readiness reviews and instead polls designated experts who actually have, understand, and listen to detailed factual flight information. Hi, I'm actually an aerospace engineer. Hope this helps. Same. At the urgent care, nurse looks at my chart. Amanda Knox. Too bad that other one ruined your name. I am that other one, I said. Ironman 70.3 world champion and world record holder of the LD triathlon. Raise your saddle height. The saddle height worked just fine for the world record, so I might leave it. I hope you're okay with it. That's so good, dude. Just putting it right in their face. Hey, shut your damn mouth. OMG, enough of Taylor Swift. Ma'am, this is a Taylor Swift fan podcast page. Unfollow us. Like these people just literally these people have nothing better to do in their lives than complain for no reason. You're following the account. You're just trying to get people to why are you the way you are? Be normal. This guy is creator of Buckshot Roulette, by the way. Buckshot 1.2 is out on Steam, featuring online leaderboard, other features. However, this media has been disabled in response to a report by the copyright owner. My good sir, I am the copyright owner, Lamau. You sound more like Bonnie Tyler than she does herself. Bonnie who? Never heard of her. A reply from the queen herself. It hurts, but I had to do it. AI art, actual artists, look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power. Very ironic you made this without using your own art. Except Jesse Lamb is in the animation department for Invincible, so... good job. Huh. I guess you just missed the two Anthropic reports and the Eleuther work I linked to and all the other actual machine learning techniques. Keep believing there is no solution to it. Your funding depends on it, and so do your press releases. Then, if one day you really want blah 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 blah, I'm the first author of the linked OpenAI paper, and I'm intimately familiar with the linked Anthropic papers, which introduce similar techniques. I think it is quite accurate to say that we don't understand how neural networks work. It is always such a head trip to remember that we were raised being told that following Jesus meant loving others and taking care of the least of these and sacrificing yourself for the gospel, and then it was basically only those of us who took that seriously that made it out. You may want to freshen up on the Bible. I have a bachelor's degree in Bible and theology with a concentration in philosophical theology and apologetics from Moody Bible Institute, and a master's of theological studies with a concentration in religion, gender, and sexuality from Vanderbilt Divinity School. Lol. Yeah, I think they might be qualified. This is runtime type checking. No, TS is compile time only. If you need something like this in JSTS, I'd reach for Zod. I have no idea what the hell any of that is or what I just read. Thanks, I'll check it out. Wait a minute, but that's him. Yes, the ring hits, then the full area hits. Unless things teleport, stuff hit by the ring will also be hit by the larger full area hit. The reason I ask is because the wiki has this graphic explaining areas where an enemy gets hit for 200% of base damage from when the skill used to do less damage with the pulse than the ring. Do you have a clip, a thread, or anything to back up that Shock Nova is a 2-hit skill? I wrote the code. I wonder what their reactions are in moments like this, like, oh, well, I can't argue with that. Boy, this is plagiarism. You took this from a stand-up comedian's routine. Some people will do anything for likes. I'm the comedian, been doing this joke since 2017. Honest mistake, always a good day to make an ass of myself. Absolutely impressed, didn't recognize you, great joke, mate. Keep up the good work. Why can't, like, every goddamn motherfucker on the internet have this level of self-recognition and, like, just, I love it. It's the good ending. Battle of Lexington and Concord 2023 Reactment. Go join the actual military, dude. Fight some real battles. Hi, George. CPL Zaslow here. I run the channel, and I will break the facade of 10th Regiment for this comment. I'll have you know that I am a lieutenant in the Marine Corps, and the 10th is proud to have multiple other active reserve and veterans in our ranks. We reenact as we are passionate about our history, regardless of service. Hope this educated you on your uninformed comment. Got him. Spike Chunsoft makes the Danganronpa series. Japan has Danganronpa-themed Valentine's Day cakes. Does that make these pairings canon? Lol, salty fangirl. Hajime and Nagito is not canon. F off, loser. Oh no, I think he made it. Asking Deadpool's co-creator if he understands the character. I've got the high ground. Hashtag Deadpool and Wolverine. Is he saying Deadpool is a bottom? What does it matter? And do you understand Deadpool at all? There must be a smarter way for you to spend $8 a month than outing yourself as a verified moron. Holy sh**. Flames. I feel the heat. Anyone know what this is? Thought it was a skin tag, but it's very thick. Just a mole. I agree. Could be a solitary nevus lipomatosis. I'm like 99.9% sure it's not a mole, lol, but thanks. Oh, okay. Board certified derm here. I see this variant of moles all the time. Balloon nevus. But if you're like 99.9% sure it's not, then I'll go with whatever you think. Are you thinking more like accessory scrotum? Who declared you an expert on anti-Semitism? My PhD committee, those who published my work, the Columbia Anti-Semitism Center, that awarded me an award on new perspectives in anti-Semitism. So yeah, absolutely qualified. I love Twitter people. Oh, and it's an NFT f***er, so, you know, they're already a little stunted. Best angle yet, obvious foul. Learn the rules. They can make contact in the first 5 yards. Why am I even wasting my time? Enjoy getting ratioed, he says with his 7 likes. And he replied to Terry McAuley, former American football official. Well, oil. You quench in oil. Someone needs to watch the series Forged in Fire. I want an episode of Forged in Fire. I'm using water-quenching steel here called W2. I just executed the quench poorly. God bless and happy Thanksgiving. Isn't this punch alone capable of killing a normal human? How is Sam Wilson taking it? Really? I think you guys forget that shield is made with vibranium. You know, the material that absorbs energy. I have written 700 comics, but has anyone read them? Me thinks the answer is no. I write Uncanny X-Men, Timmy. Also, it's a poster! It's a poster! It's not, like, are you really, like, questioning the physics and the making sense of it all of a fucking piece of marketing material? Come on, man. Facebook user encounters a genetics expert. This video is misleading, possibly deliberately so. There are people born with Y chromosomes who are female, and it is not that rare. To say so is not leftist. You just need an education in genetics. Further, there are people born intersex, and it's genetic. You look like a nice guy, Philip, but she is a pediatrician, and I'm the president of the International Genetics Federation. Candidate for Jersey City mayor just embarrassed some dude. Graduate from public school. Do you think this is enough qualification to be mayor? Mr. Ali looked for other job may at grocery stores. I graduated from Harvard Law, and there is nothing wrong with working at a grocery store. Amen. Maybe they were talking about a different hoe. I was at a conference, and a speaker dismissed my question by saying that I should check out the work of David Ho. Twitter doctor tries to argue about a player's injury with the player's dad. I am genuinely surprised that Christian Watson was able to practice today. There's a possibility he returns in week 6, but limit your expectations for him. FYI, it was not a high ankle sprain. That was just what they initially thought it was. He's pacing to expectation for what he has. I watched the video. Yes, it was. So you think watching a video precludes the actual MRI and the doctors reading it? Tasm, I've been doing this since 2017. I'm very good at what I do, with about an 85 to 90% accuracy just based off video. I know every single QBRBWRTE's injury history. I'm confident in my abilities. Take care. Well, if you want to keep on spreading misinformation, in this case, based upon your 85 to 90% accuracy on video diagnosis, then have at it. I'm telling you, he had a mental sprain, not a high ankle sprain. That diagnosis didn't come from watching a video. It literally came from the doctors who examined him and read x-rays and MRIs, then proceeded to treat him. I'm done. Do with it what you will. Is the Commonwealth a corporation? And we should believe you why? Only because I have over 30 years of professional experience as a constitutional lawyer and have been cited with approval by the High Court of Australia, along with other superior courts in Australia and overseas as an expert on the subject. Should my friends watch Romulus blind? I'm currently convincing my friends to watch the new Alien. However, they have zero experience with the Alien franchise. I'm pretty sure they even managed to be blind about what the Xeno is. So I'm wondering if it's best to watch the new movie knowing nothing about them or go through Alien and Aliens first. It's a perfect entry point. How do you know? It's not even out yet. Oh, because I made the film. Real talk though, I think Romulus is a better time if you haven't seen Alien or Aliens, because you won't be distracted by all the references and familiar faces, and it's a good movie, don't get me wrong, but it kind of feels like a fan film here and there. Got banned from the Alien subreddit for apparently trying to impersonate myself. That is amazing, dude. Idiot argues with meteorologist about meteorology. A category 6, it would be a tornado. Nope, those are different storms with different processes. Though hurricanes can produce tornadoes, it doesn't affect the overall categorical rating. Yes, it would be a tornado. Anything above category 5 would be a tornado. Yes. And they reply, no. Hashtag stop green screen kids? What does that even mean? What is a green screen kid? He's fine. No, he's not. It's my video. I say he's fine. Now this is how it's done. Watch local Denver reporter Kyle Clark call out Lauren Boebert for taking credit for federal funding in her district she voted against. This is getting a lot of traction, but it's nothing special. It's basic, straightforward journalism. I imagine every station in Denver did something very similar. Way to kick dirt on someone's good work. It's my work. From username checks out, a man of culture. What was his username? It was something like I like boobs 1234. I like big boobs 77. You forgot the U in I like big boobs 77. Bro, that's him. Oh, he's literally him. I just watched an episode of One Piece and wanted to represent what's going on here with an AI-generated image for the enjoyment of my fans. Learn how to color properly, or learn how to draw to begin with. Not even in your dreams would you be able to make an illustration like this. I can do better. I can animate it, because I've been animating for One Piece, you idiot! A band holding up their own gold record is a band wearing their own t-shirt. A Redditor judging a band for showing off their prestigious award is a Redditor that hasn't earned one. You didn't see that one coming, did you? You know, I did. At some point writing that comment, I thought, I'm being an asshole. But what if I'm being a wrong asshole? I've been having a day and then you go and do something like this. And it's fucking amazing. I've never been so happy to be proven so wrong. I gladly eat my words. You've made my day. Can I ask who you are? Would I know your work? I'm so excited. And you've made my day. I'd rather not dox myself, as I'm sure you understand. You wouldn't recognize my name anyway, because I'm a producer, not an artist. Unless you're a super music nerd, because sometimes they follow producers. I love those people. Honestly, I should thank you for such a perfect setup. Bless you for taking it in the spirit I meant it. Just good fun. You don't seem to understand how research works. What science have you done in the past 5 years? Over 80 technical papers published since January 2022. What about you? That's nothing. You're going soft. Try harder. Now you're acting as if you were my boss. To those who say these are just papers, one of these papers introduced convolutional neural networks, ConvNets, in 1989. Every single driving assistance system today uses ConvNets. That includes Mobileye since 2014, Nvidia, Tesla, and just about everyone else. Elon Musk, you're such a fragile man. You're such a small, fragile man. Okay, 1. Your suggestions of jokes he should make has already been met plenty of times. 2, and this is just for my own curiosity's sake, but have you even read a full series of Spider-Man comics or watched a full Spider-Man TV series? I've been the consulting producer on multiple years of a Spider-Man TV show. I've written and been a consultant on multiple best-selling Spider-Man video games, and I've written more issues of The Amazing Spider-Man than any other human who has walked on the surface of this earth. Oof. Who should be riding the transit squid? Save the squid, take transit. Not sure, but that's a cuttlefish with those W-shaped pupils. Squid pupils are round. Well, this person's a squid biologist, so... Wish list, a Stripe seminar on Zoom with some kind of Q&A. I have so many questions that I can't figure out from the site and their help chat. Hi Emily, I'd be very happy to hop on a Zoom with you if you'd like. I'm curious to hear more about what you're finding confusing. Rachel and Alali would love to host you as well if you're interested. How kind. It has to do with big surprise disputes. I don't know when I should and should not be taking action, and a couple of other things. Are you a Stripe adept? Yes, I know quite a bit about it. My brother and I started it. Feel free to email me and we can get something set up. You ought to study anthropology sometime. It might give you a clue about thousands of years old battles for land, not just globally, but especially in the Levant. Except Philip Proudfoot is an English anthropologist. Ask women who write Superman comics if she knows he's real or not. I am so happy, you all. That is the Superman I believe in. Do you realize that Superman is a fictitious character? What are you even trying to say with that? Like, what do you, what? Huh? I hate that people don't get her point of view. She literally gets death threats and has stalkers because of public information, and he isn't some poor person. What makes you say I'm not poor? I wasn't talking about you? Are you talking about Jack Sweeney? Yes, that's me. Michael Tolkien, I love your movies. I also love your novels that you adapted into movies. I just love ya. Tolkien would hate you. Hee. He's my dad? Happy birthday, Dad. I still love you, even though some guy named Rob on Twitter let me know you'd hate me. What a moron. Do you think a founder of Twitch wants to sell his Twitch account for $500? Ha 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 ha. Hi, Mrs. Woodsy. My name is Jacob. I was contacting you regarding your husband, Jacob Woodsy. I was trying to get into contact with him about his Twitch account, Jacob. If he was willing to possibly sell it, I would pay upwards to $500. Let me know if I can do anything, and thank you for your time. Is the person they name in fact your husband? Yes. He and his friends started Twitch, lol. Hi, if you have an issue with this troop providing suppressive fire, I cordially invite you to go train up, take arms, and go to the nation of your choice to fight for, insert cause here. When, if you return, you can then tell us all how virtuous you are. Thanks. Hi James, that's me on the right. Fuck off. No, the $750 from FEMA for Hurricane Helen survivors is not a loan. Disaster assistance grants do not need to be repaid. The $750 is called Serious Needs Assistance and is an upfront, flexible payment to help cover essential items like food, water, baby formula, and medication. There are other forms of assistance survivors may qualify for, and Serious Needs Assistance is an initial payment while FEMA assesses your eligibility for additional assistance. Sorry, there's a lot of big boy words here. Have you read the fine print? Where did this information come from? Is this one on the website where they said it does not need to be repaid? You're applying to the official White House account, lol. I didn't know they had a Reddit account. Huh. Post-work family selfie from GOA. Does baby Tara look more? Look more what? Congratulations. And what happened to first legally wedded wife? Anyways, nice family picture. What does it matter to you, nosy auntie? Because I am still his legally wedded wife who was thrown out of house? It's happening. What's happening? It looks like the Warcraft team is releasing High-Res Paladin T2. Do you know you replied to the Warcraft team? Nope, and that's why I'm laughing so hard. I mean, I did ask, lol. It's okay, no judgment here. You stole the entire idea of Minecraft from Worm Online, including stealing assets like the string icon and more. Everything you've built was based on the theft from others. Rolf and I made Worm Online.
My sister is naming her kid Aubriana. I want to name my daughter Aubriana Dax, and that's spelled A-U-B-R-E-Y, normal name, A-U-N-N-A-U, not normal. I'm going to bully your child, and they deserve it, unfortunately. Oh no. Cherish. You're spelling it like that? A chair isn't a chair you sit on? Yeah, you're crazy. Yep, that's how blank and blank wanted to spell it, so we let them. I like it because it's different. Your kid's not gonna like it because it's different. Hey, what's your name? Chair-ish? Oh yeah, sofa-ish, idiot, loser. That's what you're condemning them to. The list of girls trying out for cheerleader in my small hometown. I've never seen the letter Y so many times, so I know you're from the South. We got Westland, Maya, Alavia, Allison, Aniston, Stan Lee, Excelsior. What are you doing in there? Raylan, Kaislin, Aniston. That's 2 for 2 on Anistons. Graceland, Laney Joel, Trentley, Kaylee, Riley Joe, Adeline Joe. I know they're from the South. My cousin has lost her mind. Oh yeah, that's cool. So have you even thought about names for the twins yet? Girl, yes. Oh, share, mama. Please don't be judgy. Aunt Kathy already did that on me, but DeMario loves them. I promise. Entree and Henri. Lila, you've got to be kidding. You're f***ing with me. Wow, what in the actual What kind of response is that? I asked you not to judge. Why the does everyone think they're so damn funny? I don't get it. You're actually hurting my feelings, cuz. Well, that's because entree is the main course of a meal, and ornery is bad-tempered and combative. I don't get it. They're cute as f***ing names. You're lame as hell, cuz. You done messed up, Aaron. There it is. Yeah, because it's just like that. The only tragedy I accept. Quadruplets. A 1 in 180 million story. This cow has defied great odds and given birth to 4 calves that have been named Eenie, Meenie, Miney, and Moo. Aw, yeah, that's a great one too, because it's not a human being that'll be made fun of for that name for the rest of their life growing up. My daughter's names are, oh no, oh god, no, Serenity and Dallas, spelled like what? Why are we spelling kids' names like this? Why are we just picking letters out of a hat? I absolutely love getting their names. I'm like misreading because I'm so annoyed. I absolutely love their names and they're always getting compliments. I promise you they're not getting compliments. Oh, that's sweet is not a compliment. You have to listen to the tonality. She follows me everywhere I go. Eileen Rafferty turned 50, so she's having this party. Rafferty? Farty is your last name? That's funny. Finally, I found one. Class is over. Finally. Ashley. Finally. Yeah, 2 Ashleys with 2 different ways to say finally. That's just how they say it now. Found an Easter egg in my baby names book and I'm dead. Gax. Very rare. Nicknames, Fat Man. Sisters, Moo, Spamula, Bear, Soup, John. Brothers, Flax, Vlix, Clax, Eleanor, Zax. Gax is a name you should not give to your child at all. It's only in the book because my kids are beside me and as I'm writing this and they absolutely insisted. Keep this in mind, prospective parents, if you're planning to work from home because they will make you do this. My cousin named her daughter the worst name ever. So my 20-year-old cousin had a baby girl last month and she named her something so horrific I cannot even call the baby it. She combined 2 names and came up with Harlot after her grandparents Harvey and Charlotte, which is, just so we're clear, a sweet gesture, horrible execution. You could have called her Charlie. You could have called her Charlie. Harvey and Charlotte, it's right there. She didn't tell anyone the name idea until after she was named and the papers signed. The papers are signed? My mom burst out, "You named the baby whore?" And my cousin started screaming. We are a loud family, but holy hell, this poor child, Harlot. She came out very pink and has a puggy nose, so I'm calling her Piglet for now, which is a more respectful and dignifying name. Sorry. Mom furious after Airline Gate mocks her daughter for being named ABCDE. That's the kid's name? Unfortunately, this happened to me and my son 1234, pronounced 1234. It's really messed up. Please someone tell me this is real. 1 moon pie? Great. 2 moon pies? Even better. 50 moon pies? Wow, loving this. 100 moon pies? Seems like a lot, but okay. 666 moon pies? Uh-oh. 667 moon pies. Whew, all right, keep them coming. Nobody likes moon pies. Yes, they do. Oh, so sales are booming? Yep. They should call you Moon Pie because nobody likes you. Yeah, they should call you Kayla with a Y because that's how it's supposed to be spelled. Wow. Carrington McKinley Cabrin Sparks. Oh, sorry. Did you name your kid? I know that Mick is front of the Kaylin. But you named your kids something and have triple K's in their initials? Your kid's initials is KKK? Come on, what are you doing? Congratulations on graduating preschool. We are so proud of you. We all love you so very much. Good luck in kindergarten at Hoosner. Love you always and forever. Mommy, Daddy, and Kaylee Hunter. You have another kid with that weird ass name. Why are you giving your kids upsetting names? Kids' names are getting complicated. I'm not even gonna pronounce. Is that Alexa? Is that supposed to be Alexa? Is that what we're looking at here? Alexia? I don't even know. The kid's unhappy just with the name they've been given. Try saying that in happy birthday. One of them's gonna mess up. Oh no. We named our daughter Latrina. Katrina's too common and Larissa's too old. You named your kid Latrina? Latrina means lavatory in some European languages, but sound like a cool name. You literally named your daughter after a toilet. Well done. Now they're again giving bullies in school, because they're gonna be there, easy ass reasons to bully your kid. Come on. I just found out my girlfriend's real name. I've been dating my girlfriend for 2 years. I've always called her Laws, but I know that her full name is Lauren. Today she got her new ID though, and I saw a mighty eyesore before me. It's spelt Lauren. Lawr apostrophe RYN. Turns out her parents were menaces when naming their children. Her youngest sister is called Percy and has always spelt it Percy in texts, online, and cards, etc. However, the real spelling is Percy, P-U-R apostrophe S-E-E. Shoas has an older brother who seemed to escape the apostrophe curse, but not the awful spelling. And his very normal name of Daniel, goes by Danny, is spelt Daniel. Daniel. I spent the night howling and absolutely grilling my girlfriend on why she's deprived me of this knowledge, probably because you're howling and, losing your mind. I cannot stop chuckling. 3 tragedies in one family. Horrible, horrible situation. My cousin is livid because I replied r/tragedy on our family group chat. My family is what I would call quirky because they're kind of problematic and using the right term would definitely offend them. Recently, my cousin gave birth to a baby girl and she shared photos on her Facebook page. She then sent that Facebook post to our family group chat. Her daughter's name is Lilith Eva Uriel, spelled Lylyt YRYHL. It's a tongue twister. I was laughing my ass off when I read it, and she said she wanted her child to be cool and unique. Let them be cool and unique through their personality. Don't set them off at a bad start here. I replied r/tragedy, and she did not understand until a younger member of the family explained what my response was. She then told me my name is shittier and my parents aren't creative. That's why I have a basic ass name. My parents were on the conversation too, by the way. God, I wish we could see that text thread. That sounds incredible. I would have loved to see what that looked like. Fair request. Expecting parents, please, I beg you, please look at what your child's name will be spelled backwards. Sincerely, Marlana. Spelled backwards, Anal Ram. That's what my name is. I have no words. Aiden, Eleanor, Lily Mae, Eleanor. These are ridiculous names. These are names. What are the stars next to your name? Some people shouldn't be allowed to name kids. I gotta be honest. Some of you shouldn't be allowed to name human beings. Hashtag mom life, you shouldn't be with your creative liberties you're taking on names. Logan, spelled LOG''HANN. You're insane. Katie Adams, top right. Her husband David, top left. And their children, left to right. McKinley, Wednesday, Emily, and Jackson. Oh God, why would you name your ooh, that makes me so mad. Oh no. Rebecca and Angelica. I am the proud mama of 2 beautiful little girls, Angelica and Rebecca, but I'm not not so proud that I couldn't give them normal names. Which word do you think would make a pretty baby name if it didn't mean what it meant? I'm going with omelet. That'd be pretty. Yeah, that'd be a cute name if it didn't mean a food. That didn't stop people from naming their kids Apple and shit. So I feel like go ahead, right? Can't make this stuff up if I wanted to. So we have our daughter's name picked out, but are so unsure on the best way to spell it. What's your thoughts? Orally? Come on! People saying, please don't. Oh, that should be the top pick. This is just painful. How my mom felt after giving me a basic name but changing the letters for it to look more unique. Now no one knows how to write it and I will never get one of those cute name keychains. There it is. That's how, yep, youch. Chloe instead of Chloe. My mom made my sister Lucy, but spelled it as Lucille. My name is Mia, but my mom changed it to Mia, M-I-Y-A-H. Sorry, Lucy spelled as L-U-I-G-H-S-E-A-C-H is demented. Actually demented. I could have been Cora or Cora, but no, let's make it Quora instead. That's a website. My name is Hannah instead of Hannah. May? Nah, she made it May, M-H-E-I. Olivia? No, Alivia. Great. Try saying these names phonetically. Vanessa? The first day of school, they said banana. Madison to freaking Madison. I could have been Danielle, but nope, I'm Danielle. It could have been Georgia, but no, is Georgia great? Summer? No, Somer. Shabrina instead of Sabrina. Eloise, the Eloise one I'm not too bothered by. Not Allison, but Allison. Dude, unbelievable. Poto, or variation of Pot-8-Os, was an 18th century thoroughbred racehorse who won over 30 races and defeated some of the greatest racehorses of the time. He went on to be a sire. He is now best known for the unusual spelling of his name, pronounced potatoes. Potatoes. Okay. I mean, that could also be what you scream when he wins. Potato! Like, you know, a huge yell. Could be that as well. I laughed at my sister's tragedy, and now I'm uninvited to the baby shower I'm planning. My sister is due in early January, and we were planning her baby shower for early December. She decided she wanted to use my mother's maiden name, Rafferty, as her daughter's name. Not a tragedy itself, and I guess it works as a unique name, but yesterday I texted my sister that I needed to get the custom items with my niece's name ordered ASAP so that they arrive in time for the shower. My sister then let me know they're going with an alternative spelling of Rafferty. I texted back, an alternative spelling of our mother's maiden name? My sister wants to spell it Ray Farty. So I sent back a bunch of laughing emojis and she asked, what's so funny? I tried to explain that no one will pronounce it that as Rafferty and she'll probably get plenty of the same mispronunciations. She told me I was being ridiculous. I texted back, my poor niece, little Miss Farty Ray, which is what's gonna happen. I was uninvited to the shower and my mom told me today my sister doesn't want me as the godmother anymore. But like, Ray Farty is really bad, isn't it? Someone needs to tell her, right? She's made up her mind. She wanted to be unique, and that the kid's gonna have to suffer the consequences of that little art project the mom's taken on. I had to ask if this was a joke. My sister said it was not. Hail, boy. Burp, girl. Jillo, boy. Destry, warhorse, girl. Audie, boy. Thin, girl. Catimara, girl. Bromy, boy. Patchies, a boy or girl. Timmy, girl. Avocadiosa, are you casting spells? Girl. Dugsley, boy. Critter, boy. Lurvy, girl. Kyler, girl. Wisp, boy. These people should not be allowed to name children. I'm standing firm, and this is my hill to die on. Am I overreacting about these names? Hey, are you sharing the names of the twins yet? You know I've always liked the name Sistine. Yep, it's a beautiful name. What's the other? We've decided on 16 Lorelei and Saipai Aurelia. Do you mind if I ask how to pronounce those? No problem, we want more original names. The first is just said like Sistine, and the second is said like chapel, but with an S instead, so it's chapel. Those are definitely interesting. Have you thought about maybe different spellings so it's easier to read? Just a suggestion. Not really your place to say. Those are the names we're keeping them because we wanted to be unique and doom our kids to bullying. My bad. My surgeon's scheduler's name. Tyler. Oh, and that's well into adult life. A rare triple tragedy at tonight's Minnesota Timberwolves game. Happy birthday, Hudson, Grayson, and Paxton. Oh, your parents hate you. Broadcast your name to the whole stadium. Birthday party. There's a twin birthday party in September for two girls named Emily and Elena. I'm at event training. Oh, birthday party. Yeah, that's what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, my wife. For a girl, I sort of like the name Everly. There's a subreddit called r/tragedy. That's all about tragic names parents are choosing for their kids, which I subscribe to. Just keeping track. Oh, that's on there? No, but tragedy, i.e. tragedy, sounds suspiciously close to Everly. I might need to veto Everly, but I'll marinate on it for a bit. What about for a boy? Frodo. Equally as dumb of a name because it's from a movie. You lose. You both lose.
How is he walking without a cane? Is he on steroids? He is also gay. Well, I think he's a little more than gay. I want to kill that guy who did this to her. I like to dominate woman, but not like that. That goes too far, bro, right now. God damn it. Why didn't Joe arrest Peter from punching Chris? He was literally right there. Well, if you know anything about Joe, he's not great at his job. Also, I'm sorry, who the hell is Timmy Musket? I don't think that's the point. I think I could see from the get-go what kind of serious comments we're going to be getting here today. Is it all going to be people taking Family Guy too seriously? I really, really hope that that's all this is going to be. But come on, you know Joe, while he might take his job seriously on occasion, is not, like, good. And Joe sucks. Joe kinda sucks, okay? On occasion, he can be normal, but for the most part, that guy is just a jackass. Okay, from day one, he's always been a little, you know what I mean? So don't be asking, you can't ask questions like this about any of the characters of Family Guy. You just can't do it because the answer is always going to be they are an asshole or they are very stupid. Usually both at the same time. I guess unless it's Quagmire, in which case he should be dead. But that's like a whole different can of worms we're not opening just yet. Oh my god, that's child abuse. Stewie is only a baby. Okay, wait. I'm actually kind of curious about something here. How old is Chris Griffin? Chris is initially 13. His current age is 15. Okay. I wasn't trying to like argue that because Chris is also a child that it's not child abuse. It just made me curious because yeah, Stewie's a baby, but I just never knew. I never knew how old Chris was, or you know what? Screw it. Why not? How old is Meg? All right, she is... Right, she did turn 18 at one point in the series. So she's 18, Chris is 15, Stewie is like a month and a half old. I don't even know at this point. Again, I was not looking up the ages to try and justify it. I could justify beating the shit out of Stewie because he's an evil piece of crap, you know? That's how we justify him whooping Stewie's ass or doing whatever he actually is in this clip. I can't place what episode this is or what he's doing. But you're right, Romeo M264. You're right, man. That is child abuse. You're correct. That's why he has the football-shaped head. Ah, that's right. He's like Mr. Arnold, football head. Hasn't he himself in the show mentioned that at least a couple times, that his head is perfectly football-shaped or something stupid like that? And they've tried to maybe theorize as to why he's like this or something stupid. I don't know. I watched the entire series like 6 months ago, but obviously when you've got that many episodes of a show, you're only going to be able to retain so many key elements or, you know, attributes or whatever. That's a lot to take in. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world, aren't we all? I was expecting a deranged Barbie doll with most of its hair torn off to run towards Peter and attack him. Quagmire sees the evil Barbie doll attack Peter and turns into Aaron Yeager and starts humping the doll. The doll grabs Aaron Quagger and throws him at a tree. The tree turns evil and starts attacking the forest. Peter then, starts attacking the forest. Peter then throws Magnum at the Barbie doll and melt it. Everyone cheers Peter on, and then the tree comes back and uses its hands made of tree branches to grab Joe and eat him. Dude, what rabbit hole you've been entering? I don't know, but I feel like we got to get this person on the Family Guy writing staff post-haste. I don't know how long ago this comment actually was, because I really doubt it's 4 days old. It's probably like 10 years old at this point. But if you're out there, okay, Jeffy6581, I think you understand the spirit of Family Guy and all that comes with it. You truly understand where these characters are emotionally, where they should go emotionally from here, how they can improve or not. You know, depending on how you see their futures, narratively speaking. I think that you should absolutely be one of the lead writers. I mean, ever since Seth stopped writing for the show, maybe we've been needing to fill those shoes, you know? I don't know if anybody's done it as good as the man himself, but I think you certainly could. Oh God, he bit Peter, right. I do remember this episode vaguely. This is so sad. He really bit Peter. You see, Brian is a very good dog, and he has never bitten Peter. But as you can see, he just bit Peter. Kinda sad. Poor Pete. Right. Thank you for pointing out in this clip entitled Brian Bit Peter that he did, in fact, bite Peter. And you know what? I wasn't aware, having watched the entire series, that Brian had never really bitten Peter before up until this moment. So I could see how this would become, or be seen as, quite a shock to the vast majority of the audience, those hardcore viewers of Family Guy, or hell, even some of the other shows like Cleveland Show or American Dad. I could see how you would be so upset and borderline traumatized by this moment, having come out of nowhere after all of this time. So my condolences to those who were scarred by this particular scene in the show. I don't need to apologize on behalf of Seth or the writers or anybody else involved here, but I feel like I should, because I know they won't, and it was very disrespectful of them to do that to you. What? The scallop? Brian bit Peter, but Pete forgive him, and they are friend. Yes. You see, that's, I don't even know what to say. This one does feel like it's someone not taking it too seriously. The other one felt a little bit closer, but I think it's, for me, it's Gorgiv. I think Gorgiv is what sort of tips it off as a jokey comment. Maybe I'm alone in that assumption. Maybe you guys should type down below in the comments what you are thinking about this, but that's just my take. My takeaway on this whole thing. Oh my God, Stewie, don't do it. No, I got it wrong. Brain made a wrong mistake to kill Rupert on purpose. It was his fault for killing Rupert on purpose, of him being mean to his teddy bear is dead because of him. You are going to regret it now for making a wrong mistake to murder Rupert on purpose. You're going to regret it. Okay, wait a minute. I just realized that I read that whole thing incorrectly. It took me until the end to understand what I was doing wrong. So why don't we try that again? Brain made a wrong mistake to kill Rupert on purpose. It was his fault for killing Rupert on purpose, of him being mean to his teddy bear is dead because of him. You are going to regret it now for making a wrong mistake to murder Rupert on purpose. You're going to regret it. Those goddamn run-on sentences are super fun to read. You just have to commit to the bit. Also, I'm just saying, Stewie, maybe you should have killed him. I'm just saying. I'm actually a firm believer that they probably should have just let Brian actually die when he got hit by that car, rather than doing the stupid fake out to drum up, like, buzz about that episode and the show and whatnot. I mean, I guess it worked, because I remember the day Brian died, in quotations, and that sure was crazy. There was plenty of buzz, and then, like, what, the next episode or some shit? He's back. We got him back. Woohoo! Like, I don't know, man. Maybe I just, I want more stakes in some stuff, you know? I want more dramatic change in shows that have been running almost since I was born, by the way. Like, these shows are almost as old as I am, and maybe I want something insane to happen. I mean, not just for the shock value, of course, but, you know, I don't know how Brian is like 26 years old at this point, man. Maybe it's time for him to go. I don't hold any disdain for Brian, by the way. He is an arrogant jackass, but time and time again, in my experience, from what I remember about the show, he has done at least a little bit of the legwork to make himself less of an asshole, less of a holier-than-thou piece of crap, even though I'm pretty sure for every step forward he takes a couple steps back. Look, I'm gonna try and take Family Guy as seriously as these people commenting. Today, my job is to take Family Guy as seriously as all of these people are indeed taking Family Guy. Brain, he's going to regret making a wrong mistake to kill Rupert. He is, dude. I don't know why he would mess with a baby that has nearly killed him before regarding money, right? Didn't Brian borrow money and like a day later Stewie was like shooting him in the kneecaps and stuff like that? Was that this episode? I think that was this episode, actually. Wait, well, no, that was a different... You know what? I'm getting them all crossed. It's driving me nuts. But Brian, or Brain in this instance, should have known, man. He should have known not to f*** with the baby who's tried to, like, destroy the world and threaten humanity and all of this crap. I don't know why he thought this was going to go his way in any way. We may not think too highly of Chris at first, but the more we learn about him, the more he works his way into our hearts. Yeah, sure, man, sure. Look, I think Chris is about as good a character can be on the show, like in a good person to bad person scale. I think Chris, from what I have seen, is as close to the good person side of the scale as I can figure. All right, sure, he's not perfect, none of them are, but he's certainly better than a lot of the others. I think Meg is also pretty close on that scale as well, but, she's pretty jaded from being that character that every show has to have where everyone hates that character, which is a shtick I've never personally enjoyed. To each their own, for sure, but I always thought this character is there for us all to despise and hate. Never really found it funny. I mean, it was funny a couple times in The Office, but after that, man, I was just kind of bored of that shtick already. But I don't know. When you think about the scale of goodness, Chris is pretty far to one end, in my opinion. He's the closest to a somewhat decent guy that we're ever going to get on that show, because everyone else on the show is pretty far to the other side. Maybe not Cleveland, now that I think about it, but Quagmire, actual Satan, actual devil, psychotic piece of shit, right? I think he's all the way at the end. I think he's past murderers and stuff like that. Like Diane, she's an actual murderer, and I don't think she's as evil as Quagmire is, okay? You can keep the timer out all you want. Family Guy is serious business, editor, whichever one of you is. Is it Kenny? Is it Kenny this time? Oh, I bet it is. Yeah, whatever. Fine. Okay. I'll move on then. Haha, love you, Peter. You never fail to make an old fart like me chuckle. Don't tell the missus I was watching, I told her. Oh, dude, come on. Can't you frickin' read? They specifically said not to tell the missus, and you know what? Your disrespect, your blatant disregard for someone else's feelings in this great moment of joy is telling of your personality, Caneballer9745. Good actual God. I don't know what the hell Peter came in here to say, but the fact that he's got the Pawtucket hat on, I think that's what it is, right? The stupid Pawtucket Patriot Ale hat. Or maybe not. Maybe it's just a generic Revolutionary War hat or a pirate hat or whatever. I don't know. That's not my freaking business. What is my business is, you're right, Prehistoric Platypus 1215. Peter does a great job at making us old farts chuckle, giving us a little bit of sunshine in our otherwise dreary and cloudy and stupid days ahead. I think we could all be looking to Peter Griffin specifically as a guiding light in these dark, obnoxious, and very uncertain times. He might just be our savior. All right, Caneballer9745 is the kind of kid that remembers the homework to the teacher. That remembers the homework to the teacher, huh? You know, I've been hearing about that my entire life. I've been seeing that stereotype, that trope. Trope feels more appropriate. There's always the smart kid that goes, teacher, you forgot about the homework. And then everybody else gets mad. I don't think that exists. I don't think that has ever existed. I think I have experienced a kid reminding the teacher about the homework once, but I don't think that person exists as a whole because I have never had a teacher forget about their homework. As you all know, I'm very much not a believer in homework in any way, shape, or form. I think it's stupid and serves only to make our children significantly more tired and strained and stressed and anxious as a whole. And it's stupid and yeah, it's just dumb. I think it's very stupid and doesn't help anyone at all, especially because 9 times out of 10, the kids have to go to the parents to get help anyway. So now mom and dad have to do more work after work to help you with an assignment you shouldn't need anyway. School is for learning. Home is for not learning what you're learning in school. I don't know. That's just me. I barely graduated high school. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I hate homework, and I love Family Guy. God damn it. See, this is the side of Peter that I like. Creative and productive, and with the goal of having harmless fun. He should have warned Lois so she wouldn't hurt herself. But aside from that, I think this is a good use of his boundless creative energy. Okay. Now I can't remember what the hell is going on. What was he building? Was he building like a giant water slide? What was he doing here? Oh wait, this is a, never mind. I just took an actual look at this particular frame, and this is just Super Mario, right? This is just Mario or Mario Brothers? You know, the Donkey Kong? Look, I don't know video games, man. I know modern video games, but as you can tell, I'm not old enough to have grown up with the real classics, okay? I've played a bunch of them, but I don't even remember what they're called, all right? What was this? Was this the first, oh my god, I seriously can't remember the name. You know the game I'm talking about. It's the precursor to all the Mario, to all the Donkey Kongs. You know the one, I just don't know the one. So I guess Peter here is recreating video games in his spare time. Dude, seriously, there's so many episodes. I genuinely think I would have remembered more of this show, having watched through the whole damn thing, if I enjoyed it more. You know, there's nothing wrong with Family Guy. It is a pretty fun show. It's decent. It's okay, you know. I would not say it's bad in any way, shape, or form. However, in my experience, it was far more forgetful than its far funnier cousin, American Dad. I'm going to say that a billion more times throughout this video, so don't be surprised when I mention American Dad again, but I do think it's a fundamentally funnier and better show all around than Family Guy was. It's almost like Family Guy was the test that took off and has lasted just as long as the significantly better revision series. And the Cleveland Show, only reason that one hung around as long as it did, in my opinion, is because David Lynch was a recurring character. Bro hit his character select pose. Oh, he really did. He really, really did. Are there any games where I can select this character? Like any at all? I'm pretty sure there have been Family Guy games, right? Like there's got to be at least a couple out there that are as revered as other TV or movie tie-in games. Right, like The Simpsons Hit and Run? Is there a Family Guy equivalent? And I'm not saying like game mechanic-wise, where it's like a GTA for the family or something like that. Is there a Family Guy game that is out there that is as revered as something like Simpsons? Is there anything even close? I doubt it, because I feel like if there was, I would have heard about it by now. But I don't know. Maybe you guys could comment that too, or head over to my blue sky at xycron.tv and let me know. Family Guy, 10 Tragic Deaths. I forgot about him. I can't even remember his name. He must have passed away in the show a long time ago. But Peter, what are you doing, you silly buffoon moron idiot? He's not gonna fit down the toilet, you dumbass. Come on, what's your frickin' problem? Okay, wait, no, I need to figure out what this character's name is. His old boss's name was Mr. Weed. Mr. Jonathan Weed. I'm sorry, this is the funniest thing I've ever read. Of course, the Family Guy wiki pops up, first thing, and right at the top of the page, Mr. Weed was never revealed to be homosexual. However, he preferred the company of men within his chamber quarters, and there are several instances that suggest he was gay. That's fine. Also, by the way, I had no idea, at least in 1999, he was voiced by Butch Hartman. Yikes, that kind of sucks. I had no idea. I had no goddamn idea, all right? I think Peter's current boss is probably the best iteration of any of his bosses we're ever going to get, because, if you're unaware, he's the 500 cigarettes guy. You know the one, 500 cigarettes. Thanks, this list was really needed. Nobody talks about the sad stories of Family Guy, especially the deaths. This show is very artistic, how it can create multiple emotions from the viewer. At first, you think it's going to be some adult animation cartoon with no heart and no feels. Yeah, because adult animated series never have heart, feels, or emotion. But it's more than that. We care about what Peter and Lois are going through in their relationship. We care about Chris growing up. We want to see Brian find love. Lastly, Stewie, he is the definition of a complex character. At first, he's just an evil British baby. But he develops into this bright baby with a fantastic future. Thank you for the list, Family Guy. Wait, hold on. I need to comb over this just really quick for one extra second. We care about what Peter and Lois are going through in their relationship. We care about Chris growing up, and we want to see Brian find love. Also, Stewie is complex. Once again, I don't know if I could take this comment seriously, because they're in on the shitting on Meg joke. She's not mentioned here at all. She's one of the main characters, and she's not mentioned here at all. So I think Bacon Chips 14 is just creating a hilarious comment, because he knows that it's going to be funny when all of us super fans of Family Guy notice that he left out Meg, like one should if they're a super fan of the show. You know what I'm saying? You see where I'm coming from with this? You have to, right? I'm right. I'm sorry. That's what I'm going with. Okay, that's clearly Liam Neeson. Peter's entire fighting style is to either punch or tackle someone. He doesn't bother to dodge or block any hit thrown at him. Let's face it, he was doomed from the start. Well, he was doomed from the start, not because of the things you pointed out, though you are correct. Peter just loves to tank hits like crazy. We've seen this with the chicken fights that happen every now and then, or with the fight he had with Homer Simpson in that crossover, because man, now that was a fight for the ages. That was a serious bit of TV action. But we know, in this particular case, the real reason he was doomed from the start was because he wanted to pick a fight with Liam Neeson. And as you should be well aware of by now, you don't do that. You can't do that. Liam Neeson is going to win every single time. I think the only movie I've ever seen him properly lose in is The Gray, which, by the way, that is a great movie in my opinion, but, don't watch it if... You know what? Maybe there's got to be a trigger warning out there for The Gray. I recommend it wholeheartedly, but man, watching that in the theaters was one uncomfortable experience. It just felt really dark. I don't know what, because it's not that dark. It's not that crazy. Yeah, I know I'm talking about a movie that's unrelated to this pretty much entirely right now, but there was just something about it, man. There's something about The Gray that always left a mark in my brain that a lot of others that are far weirder and darker just didn't. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's Liam Neeson and his awesome performance in that movie that struck me so much. But as Peter and all of us should know, you're not going to win a fight against Liam Neeson. You're just not going to do it. Okay? He might be down for the count on occasion, but he's never out of the game. All right? You know how to make this scene even better? Watch this drunk. It's like you're Cleveland sitting with them. Yeah. It's exactly like we're one of the boys. If we get shit-faced, we're just one of the fellas, right? No, I like where Game Geek's head is at. I appreciate this perspective on the scene, because the scenes of them together in the bar are never my favorite, so maybe I should just be f***ed up with them. Maybe that will really increase the immersiveness and provide more narrative backing, so to speak. I'm not sure. Maybe you just need to be a little f***ed up to really get the humor that the boys are always putting on display at the Clam, you know what I'm saying? Except for that one time that Quagmire sat down, said something really messed up, and Peter said, "Who the hell starts a conversation like that? What the f*** is your problem?" You know? You guys know the one. It was a meme for a while, or a meme format for a while, so you should know what I'm talking about. I'll give Peter Griffin credit. He may be dumb as hell, but he's a damn good fighter. Whether it's Ernie the Giant Chicken or Brian, he knows how to fight. But I'm sorry to say this, Liam Neeson totally made Peter his bitch in one episode. Thank you. So we're going back to Liam Neeson now. Have you guys ever seen Taken? I'm kidding. I'm not going to do that to you. I'm not going to do that to you. But it's so true. Peter should have known. He should have known. And I don't even think it's like that Peter's a great fighter. Also, hey, look, it looks like Brian bit him. Wait a minute. Brian bit... No! Oh my god, it's happened before! No, I'm kidding. I think that's the same bite. I think that's from the same episode. Anyway, I don't think Peter's all that great of a fighter. He's just a drunken, heavy-set guy. So he's going to be pretty strong, right? He does work at a factory. He's not as lazy as we all like to perceive, right? He is a strong guy despite being a bigger guy, right? But he can tank hits like a motherfucker, so you have to be able to do some serious damage in order to actually affect him in any way. And I think that is his greatest strength. Not his skills as a hand-to-hand combatant. It's that, dude, he's got so much HP that most people are going to be completely plumb tuckered out before they can actually get any real damage in, right? But again, if you're Liam Neeson, you're absolutely going to be taking home the gold once again. Peter gets burgers for free, and the first thing he does is get himself in the hospital. If I were him, I would just take the free food and enjoy for as long as possible. Well, I mean, maybe he got a little overexcited. He did get a little overexcited with McBurgertown's offer. What did he eat, like 500 in one go and had a stroke that cut off the left side of his body? And this was the stem cell episode or something, right? Where he just walked into a clinic and was cured and then said, "Why aren't we funding this?" Yeah, he got a little too excited. We can all admit that, right? But at the end of the day, which one of us would not be super excited to be told, "Dude, you get free burgers for life"? I'm sorry. I might do the same thing. Like if In-N-Out granted me a golden In-N-Out card for infinite free burgers for you until you're dead. You know what? I'm not gonna live much longer. I'm really not. Same thing if Taco Bell granted me free Crunch Wraps for life. Or if my local burrito joint, Illegal Pete's, decided to give me free burritos for life. I'm probably not gonna eat 500 of them all up front. But I guarantee you my lifespan has just been dramatically reduced because I've been given a true golden goose. For those of you unaware, Seth MacFarlane done this in one single take because someone bet him that he couldn't do it. What we got was 24 minutes of Seth literally just talking to himself. And out of that came one of the greatest animated episodes in history. There is a pureness to this, a tenderness not normally seen in Family Guy. It was beautiful. All right, I gotta try and fact check this. Hold on a second. Because I don't have the time to do that, can you guys do that research for me? Because I have to continue on. I don't think that's true. I don't know where that came from. If it is, holy shit, Seth. You gotta chill out and save some voice acting talent for the rest of us, man. I remember thinking this was a good episode when I was a kid, and completely forgot half the episode was Brian eating shit and vomit. Right. It is a great example of moments that are pretty good. You know, there's a lot of character moments that are revealed, mixed in between Brian having to... It's pretty f***ed up, man. When you really get down to the nitty-gritty of this episode, it's Brian potentially thinking about killing himself, or explaining that he has a backup plan for such thing, and then him having to eat Stewie's shit and vomit? Dude, I don't know. I think that was the episode that maybe humbled Brian. I hope that that's the one that humbled him properly, because, man, that was f***ed up. This is the worst Peter has ever been. At this point, he's just in pain. Well, considering that this cutaway it probably didn't actually happen, or if it did, he clearly bounced back, I think he's okay. Unrelated to Peter being in massive pain here, where can I get a crop top gilf shirt? They're not wrong, though. Oh, shut up, Hulu. You're not a person. Don't know why everyone's hating on him saying the beginning at the end. I thought it was a pretty cool way to end a biography about himself, suggesting that he was free to live the rest of his life as a new beginning. I didn't think it was pretentious. I mean, maybe not pretentious, no, but I feel like that's something that's maybe derivative? I can't give you an example, in terms of from what it being derivative. You know, I don't know. At least Brian did it. At least Brian actually wrote something. As someone who's always wanted to be a writer, shit, I've never written a book. Even if his sucks, it's 1,000 times better than mine. No lie, Quagmire turned into kind of a self-righteous trick over the seasons. I mean, he calls out Brian for crushing on his best friend's wife. Hell, at least Brian and Peter got past that, while Quagmire's been crushing and fantasizing about Lois since they were teens. Then he tried to clap Meg. Quagmire is, Quagmire is a serial Yeah. He is, probably one of the worst characters ever. I don't know if I'd put him on the same level as Cartman, because Cartman's straight up an actual, or at least used to be, he wanted to invoke another Holocaust, essentially. Cartman's on another level, but I don't know. I've seen people out there relate to Quagmire and then relate to Cartman, and I'm like, dude, if you're relating to either one of those characters, or if you actually like those characters past the two-dimensional screen they sit on, you're in trouble. I'm just saying. Quagmire, this guy's right, though. Quagmire is absolutely one of the worst characters ever. The worst on the show, by far, in my opinion, to ever have a moral high ground on anything, because he is a Hippocratic. I low-key hate how realistic they made Peter's reactions to all these events. Makes it much more uncomfortable. Yeah, I think they might have done that on purpose. I don't know why Seth and his writing team in the early days were just really into jokes. They really were. Same thing with American Dad. For the first few seasons, they, once an episode, they would do a funny haha thing. Local kid gets no candy but is molested. Oh yes, extremely realistic how he streaked across the entire town. Now, minus that, obviously. LMFAO wasn't trying to come across as aggressive as my comment was my bad. Seeing this as a young adult, you really see how much of a red flag Lois is. Jesus, she gets a frying pan because her husband is tickling her? I know the family isn't perfect, but man, the characters went down through the season. They're all bad. Look, as I rambled on for 5 hours earlier, only a couple of characters can even be remotely perceived as okay sometimes, right? And that's, in my opinion, Chris and Meg, and barely. The rest of them are crazy. They are batshit nonsense insane. Lois included for sure. Sure, Peter is a neglectful, self-centered douchebag of a husband, and Lois is insane. But at the end of the day, they do still have their moments of cognizance. Hell, even Randy Marsh on South Park has had moments of, oh my god, I do love my wife. I do love my life. This is great. All the bad characters have their moments of clarity on rare occasion, right? Like, Peter doesn't rock Lois's shit every other episode. I think it's only fair she gets a lick in every once in a while. Yeah, Peter will, lose the house or shoot his family members, but the fans will get mad at Lois for being annoyed or a bitch somehow. I've lost respect for Peter. Really, this is what made you lose respect for Peter? This right here? This? Oh. It's nice to see Meg Griffin get a little revenge on her mother. I'm surprised that Stewie didn't get his hands on that voodoo doll in order to kill Lois. I know. There's an episode in part... Wow, this came out on my birthday this year. This tweet was made on my birthday this year. I'm pretty sure there's an episode, where Stewie just goes, you know what, maybe I don't want to murder Lois anymore. I know he's had a couple of moments of, cognizance, but I am the Meg in my family. Everyone hates me for some reason, and the more I try to fit in, the more of a joke I become. Well, I hope your family isn't just randomly shooting you, though. I hope someone commented, "Shut up, Meg." That one's just low-key sad. This was so unnecessarily cruel. To shun Peter out of his own home, not letting him in even when he scratches at the door, to force him to go into the Peter house, and not even let him back in when a storm lashes at him outside. What was Lois thinking? This makes me sick. It is disgusting. It is disturbing. Lois is the worst character ever. Okay, but like, to use context, it's not Peter's house, really. Lois said her dad pays the mortgage, so... Oh yeah, he does! Because Lois doesn't work, and Peter has a shitty job at the toy factory. He probably doesn't make nearly enough to pay for a mortgage in New England. Like, no way. Even back when the show aired initially, when it came out, pretty sure it had to be Rich Daddy paying for that house. Family Guy, my thriving quinceañera dress business. I always felt happy when Chris did something productive that made him happy. Oh my god, what in the world is this one about? Okay, all right, let's see what they gotta say. To Seth McFarlane, my name is Ryan, as you can tell in the channel name, and this note concerns you and your entire staff only. Make Family Guy funny again. Listen, dude, you're telling the jokes before they even happen, and it's not making me laugh at all. You know those older Family Guy episodes that you did in the late 90s and early 2000s? Do that stuff again. Because almost everyone in the world who are Family Guy fans don't want to see a joke before it happens. If you understand this message, then I know what you're supposed to do. Signed, Ryan. Hashtag make Family Guy funny again. Okay, Ryan, you do not speak for every single Family Guy fan. I know your arrogance is clouding your judgment here, though. All right, let's see what AJ Smith has to say. I wish I could make my own Family Guy episode because I have a strong fat fetish sexuality. I always wanted to make an episode about Bonnie getting fat and Lois getting fat again, and they discover fat fetishism, and they encourage women to be fat. Heck, a lot of fans agree with my plan, and they see the episode this season or later from Adam. Okay, let's see what Lucas has to say. Cruella DeVille and Lois Griffin smoking cigarettes together. There are 3 types of people in this world. And we actually just saw the quintessential example of those 3 people all together commenting on the same goddamn video. Even though this is a cutaway gag, the fact that Peter, who is normally a self-absorbed and moronic tool of the highest order, is going out of his way to be so caring and gentle with old, disabled Brian is honestly pretty touching. Even if it's implied they are potentially taking him to be put to sleep, Peter is actually being a kind, decent person. And with how much unpleasant flanderization the family has gone through over the years, it's a nice scene all around. You know, it's kind of funny. Like, a lot of these comments come across as super silly because of how seriously they're taking a show that is 99% unserious. Its entire run has very little serious moments. I do get this way about South Park a lot. There are several episodes I can point to. Hell, the Airsoft episode, the teenager episode, did genuinely have a moment where I was like, this is cute. This is actually kind of heartfelt. You know, I like it when a show that is all about being stupid as fuck and unserious as hell just has a couple moments that make you have that nice reaction. You're like, you know what? It's nice to see that side. You know, as funny as this may seem, I can't make fun of the guy too much. If it made him feel something, who gives a shit? That's nice. Good for this guy. You know what I mean? And good for you.
Quick conversation. Hello. I'm kind of busy. What's the scam that I can reject you on? You should go find your mother and tear her leg off. I love how angry scammers get the second you, like, especially this fast, you catch on to their bullshit. And it's like, dude, like, you should be the one upset at yourself because this is what you're doing for a living. I guess I'm a bitch. How's it going? May I ask if you're at home? Thanks for signing up for Cat Facts. You will now receive fun daily facts about cats. Cats use their tails for balance and have nearly 30 individual bones in them. To cancel daily cat facts, reply cancel. Sound nice, bitch. Command not recognized. Would you like to receive a cat fact every hour? Reply TYXT333358DGGYF to cancel. Bitch. Do you like this name? Bitch. Command not recognized. You have a year subscription to Cat Facts and will receive fun hourly updates. In ancient Egypt, killing a cat was a crime punishable by death. Thanks for choosing Cat Facts. Sound nice, bitch. I like dead cats. Command not recognized. Please let us know you are human to cancel by completing the following sentence. Your favorite animal is the blank. What are you talking about, bitch? We're sorry, we didn't get that. Please let us know you are human to cancel by completing the following sentence. Your favorite animal asshole is the blank. What are you talking about, bitch? Welcome to Cat Facts. Did you know that the first cat show was held in 1871 at the Crystal Palace in London? Me wow! Ha ha ha. Command not recognized. Did you know there are about 100 distinct breeds of domestic cat? Plenty of furry love. Bitch mew meow. Cats bury their feces to cover their trails from predators. To cancel Cat Facts, reply DGJEIWODF4422223JEIROF. What are you talking about, bitch? What are you talking about, bitch? And that is a cat's asshole. Join us at the strip club. Hey, what's the plan today? Who dis? Hello, this is Julie. Isn't this Lisa's phone? Meet around 8 at Johnson's Make Strip Club for Jenny's Bachelorette. Half-price cocktails and we booked a back room. Didn't you get the invite? Mail, Fort Lauderdale. No, I don't know. Happy hour till 8, so some of us gonna meet up earlier for the drink specials until the special lady arrives. Where you at? How far away from Fort Laud are you? Want me to pick you up? I know you can't drive right now because you got a DUI and have to blow into the thingy, so I can get us there and we gonna stay at a hotel. Oh, I'm sorry, I checked the number and found it was wrong. I'm very sorry. I hope it won't affect your good mood. Have a good time. Lol, why don't you play along? Because I didn't take the bait? Question mark? I don't understand. Do you need a gift card? No. Convinced scammer I was an FTC scammer recognition bot. Why haven't you gone back to my stores to buy? I know this is a scammer. Get your life together. You're not even good at it. Why you say that? I not scammer, okay? Why you say that? I not scammer. Have you ever offered to buy? Buy what, lol? Sorry, are you Susan? You trying to sell me some IndieHome Packet Phoenix? Laughing emojis. No, I want find my friend. Ooh, I'm afraid he's gonna find me, or whatever you're trying to say in your pitifully broken English. Because Susan is my customer. I am the owner of the aesthetic salon in LA. Last week you were in my shop buying products, but I think I must have saved wrong number. That is the worst cover story I have ever heard in my life. Perhaps you were dropped as an infant. Last week you were in my shop buying products. So dumb. But don't worry, mijo. My name is Caroline. If you don't mind, what should I call you? I go by Pierogi, lol. Sorry, are you Italian? No, I'm recording a video right now. Wait. My girlfriend actually needs some more makeup. I might be in the market for your product. It's okay, I'm waiting for you. What do you mean you're waiting? I want talk with you. About what? How old are you? 72. Thank you for participating in the FTC Scammer Recognition Program. This was not a real customer, but an AI model. Your identity, location, and contact information have all been successfully confirmed. If you would like to appeal your scammer classification, text appeal to this number. I'm 36. Crazy, laughing emojis. You made me laugh with that story. I'm sorry, I don't recognize that command as a request to appeal. If you would like to appeal your scammer classification, text appeal to this number. And I don't know how to read that. I'm sorry, I don't recognize that command as a request to appeal. If you would like to appeal your scammer classification, text appeal to this number. This is translated to dick, ba, anti-do, mother's dick, my dick looks down on myself. Which is, damn, that's sad when even your penis looks down on you. Now is okay? I'm sorry, I don't recognize that command as a request to appeal. If you would like to appeal your scammer classification, text appeal to this number. More Mandarin. It seems that you would like to appeal, but you're having trouble with the appeal system. If you would like to appeal your scammer classification, respond to this message. This is a reminder that if you would like to appeal your scammer classification, respond to this message. And this Mandarin has been translated to fuck your mother. USA. I got the call. Dad, I've been in a bad accident. To add a tiny bit of background, my mother got a call just like this 3 years ago, and she fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. I have my phone off of non-contacts block today, as I'm waiting for a call from someone from downstate. So when I got a call a few hours ago from down that way, I picked up and said hello. Immediately, I hear sirens in the background, and then a shaky, sad voice says, Dad, it's me. I've been in a real bad accident. I asked, who is this? And their answer was simply, it's me. When I asked, who is me, they hung up. In this group, we all know this is a common scam that goes around where a voice of authority demands you send money to keep your loved one out of jail for the accident, and I knew it was a scam right away, especially when they would not identify themselves. I do have a daughter who potentially could place a call to me just like that someday, but having gone through this once already, albeit indirectly via my mother, it wasn't realistic to me. My daughter was involved in helping to get my mother's money back on that one, so she would absolutely understand why I might ask for some verification if she ever needed to place a real call like that to me. I don't have a good real reason for posting this all here, except that I needed to share, as it happened to my family once already, and getting this call today left me feeling kind of shitty about life. I guess I carry some kind of feelings about the whole previous situation after all. Be careful out there, everyone. Things are not often what they seem. It finally happened to me. I'm making Asian food at home tomorrow. Do you want to come? Yes, what should I bring? Oh, I think Dottie gave me the wrong number. I hope I'm not interrupting your beautiful day. No problem. I'm still interested in dinner, though. Thank you. You're a friendly. I'm Julie. Nice to meet you. What do I call you? Hi, Julie. You can call me Liz Anya. You seem very nice. I run a jewelry design studio in Los Angeles. What do you do? I run an HVAC business in Houston. What kind of jewelry do you make? Cool, we're in different fields of work. What do you usually do in your spare time? Smile emojis. I train show dogs in my spare time. What do you do for fun? I enjoy traveling, running and golfing. I love all kinds of outdoor activities and getting out in nature to relax and relieve work stress. You are so busy. I hope you are drinking enough water and wearing SPF. Don't worry, I've reconnected with Lena's correct number and she won't miss tomorrow's dinner. By the way, where are you from? Oh, that's great news. I am from Dallas, Texas. Go Cowboys. I am from Singapore and came to LA in early 2019 due to company growth. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? I'm 61 years young. How old are you? Wonderful age. I'm sure you have a lot of stories and experiences. I like to talk to people older than me. It teaches me a lot. I'm 37. Do you use the Telegram? It's my business cell phone. I don't usually check this cell phone for text messages. Most of the time, Dottie is running it. What is Telegram? I'm not that great at technology. Click on my business card to send me a message, or open your app store and search for Telegram to download and install it on your phone. Then you can find me. Link. Telegram is an international chat software. My family and friends all chat and communicate in it. I hope we can communicate better in Telegram and become friends who can talk about everything in the future. Julie, are you trying to scam me? You seem like a nice girl, but my daughter told me to not click on links like I did last time. Please, Julie. What did I lie to you about? This is my private Telegram. Why did I lie to you? Oh, okay, Julie, I believe you. Thank you, I get so worried. I look forward to your message in the Telegram so that we can start a new chapter. Julie, you sent me a nice picture. I wanted to return the favor. Here's me all smiles that I made a new friend today. Didn't get too far. Hi, Ashley. When will the sushi I ordered be delivered to my house? Address is that? Wrong number. Are you sure? This is the number the staff gave me when I left the sushi restaurant and I was confused. Yeah, I'm a doctor, not Ashley. Thank you for correcting my mistake. I checked and found that I accidentally entered a wrong number. I hope my unexpected visit did not affect your good mood. They always say that. Well, I didn't know I had my phone on vibrate while I was in the middle of performing butthole surgery when I got that text. Poor patient. Rectum. I'm sorry to hear this news, which makes me very guilty. I hope your patient will get better. Are you a proctologist? Yup. Dr. Mantis Toboggan, Chief of Proctology Medicine, and also a pilot. Thank you for correcting my mistake. I have received sushi. Are you an actor? Dabbled in a few amateur flicks. Why? Going to the moon. Are you free tomorrow? Who is this? This is Cindy Lee. Do you remember? My brain is a little foggy right now. I am from China and currently live in Orange County, California. Do you remember? I just got off a 48-hour bender and it was crazy. Lisa, please take care of yourself and get some more rest. Dude, that meth I had was wild. Have you ever done drugs? I think my number came up wrong. My friend Lisa never did drugs. Well, who cares if Lisa's done drugs, but what about you? Mushrooms? Like Lisa, I never took drugs, any kind of. My dealer is in OC, I can set you up for a good time. Thank you for your kindness, I don't do drugs, sir. He is real fair and lives real close to you. No, I don't need it. Are you awake now? About to go on another 48-hour bender. Gonna travel to the moon. My dealer hooked me up with some good shit this time. Okay, go enjoy it, but don't go to Mars. Maybe, that might be fun also. You're at the Trump thing, dude. I already deleted that contact. Okay, do you have my membership card? No, I don't. Membership to what? You're actually talking to, oh my god, Elon Musk. I know you may be surprised that I'm writing to you. I reached out to you personally because I also take some sort of escape from my busy schedule to clear my head from time to time and reach out to my lovely fans. Odd, since you are on live TV right now. The whole world knows that, except you, apparently. US, first time encountering this foot-in-the-door scam. Well, this was a new one for me. I work retail at a small shop and got a call from someone claiming to be our landlord, saying a fire department inspection was coming up and asking for the expiration date on our fire extinguisher. It seemed harmless enough, so I gave him the info and figured that was that. 5 minutes later, I got a text from the same number saying a FedEx delivery was on the way and I'd be getting a call soon. Sure enough, FedEx calls, claiming they can't deliver a package because of some issue with a second payment. After going back and forth with the landlord for about 10 minutes, he tells me he can't make it to the bank and asks me to just give the delivery driver the cash from the register and he'll pay me back. Big red flag. Then I get another text, this time misspelling my name and claiming to be my boss on a temporary number because he's on the phone with FedEx. Says I should help his brother out. At this point, it's beyond obvious. I told the guy to call my boss directly, hung up, and immediately reported it to upper management. I feel kinda dumb for even entertaining it that long. I'm just glad I didn't give any other info than an expiration date. At least they were honest. I'll off from here soon. Please just listen to me. Oh well, please it important you get Telegram done. Why? You can't just try your scam here on TikTok? No, I can't scam here on TikTok, only on Telegram. Ah, gotcha. Okay, Telegram it is then. So download Telegram so I can scam you some dollars. Downloading now! Just straight up like, yeah, no, I can't scam you here. I need to scam you on the other app, please and thank you very much. Impatient scammer. Are you busy? I always have time for you. I'm Delia. I know, you don't have to introduce yourself to me, Deli. Come on. Isn't this Lisa's number? Of course it's me. What's going on? You okay? Do I fuck you? 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 US. It blows my mind how successful these scammers are. I went to Alaska for 5 months in 2014 and worked with a bunch of Filipinos and Caucasians. I shit you not. Almost every Caucasian that has been working in Alaska for more than one season was dating a model-looking Filipina who they had never met, from the plant manager down to the grunts. My bunkie was a 27-year-old who constantly bragged about his girl to me. I asked if they've ever met. No. Have they video chatted? He said no, they mostly text. I shit you not. I asked him to call her and they said that she's really shy and doesn't like talking. So he calls her and the girl says hi and then pretends that the connection was going out, laughing emojis. It was a damn scammer, probably one of his coworkers who he exchanged numbers with. I told him that it's a scammer and he defended her. Ego is a crazy thing. The next day, the scammer gets my bunkie to send her 2 weeks worth of pay for a medical emergency. Poor guy was making $7.25 an hour, getting taxed to hell and back on his 100 plus hourly checks, and he sends $1,500. Oh man, that's a new tactic. Your dog pooped in my yard, leash it next time. Your wife makes me leave him outside when she invites me over for sex. Don't blame me. Randy. My car broke down on the road. Can you come and take a look? Is this Randy? Oh, sorry, I think I entered the wrong information and caused a misunderstanding. I hope I didn't cause you any trouble. Oh, you forgot I hope I didn't, ruin your good or beautiful day. Cut the crap, Randy. I know it's you. Where's my money, bitch? Don't even try to tell me that you gotta pay child support. We all know you ain't paying those bitches. Crack ain't free, you miserable weasel. You gotta give me that cash, cause I know syphilis is gonna come around again. And don't think I forgot that you shit in my kid's room and tried to blame it on the dog. You got problems, Randy. God is riding a white horse holding the sword of God and immediately swinging the sword towards your asshole. You leave my tender starfish out of this. You know very well I only took God's sword in the bum the one time. He revealed himself without me even asking. Hello, how are you doing today, my friend? I won't lie to you, my friend. I'm God's time. By name, I'm from Nigeria. Oh really? Nigeria is a cool place. Yes, Nigeria is a nice place. Can I be your a very good friend with you and know about ourselves? My dear Pum, I need us to talk on WhatsApp. I will teach you how to download WhatsApp so that we can chat over there. I want us to be very good friends. And that's not him. This is me. I'm 24 years old. Hello? Hello, smile. Scaring scammers. Pro tip, use your medical pics of your swollen appendix from your most recent appendectomy to scare off those pesky scammers. I don't think I know anyone from Florida. Haha, probably just wrong number. Excuse me, may I know your name? I go by many names. What should I call you? I prefer master, but my liege is also acceptable. May I know your name? I can't tell you my name, but I can show you a picture of myself. Okay, and those are my insides. What the fuck? I'm really glad that was censored, by the way. I did not want to see that.
Damn! 7 really 8 eat 9. Sorta. I mean, kinda, if you think about it. Okay, my angel. Please don't no be okay, egg. Well, thank you. Live am your I am truth. Otherwise known as, if you look, vertically, I am who I am-er. That's right. Amber alert. This is an activation key SGA and C Fetty we have received. Okay. Oh wow, that is not. I'm not gonna be able to. Do this one. They're putting shapes in there. I see some. I see some all. So I see some I see some all in there, dude. I'm not gonna be able to get in there at all. But I hope they find whoever they're looking for. Whoever caused my lights in the house to start to flicker when I tried to pronounce this. Sir Olone in masked pottery toes. Bone in my cheek. Delicious. Really, satisfies the appetite, dude. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Fuck. Beautiful. What the fuck? Beautiful. I'm gonna. Beautiful. What the fuck? Beautiful. I'm actually trying. Bistufio. Beautiful. Finally. I mean, dude, we were at a loss for words. It was so beautiful. It was great. Is your level is beginner? Binner, Gebiner, I'm having a stroke. Help. Oh no, poor guy. I mean, he might be a beginner. We don't know. Also, when am I getting them feathers? Feather, bird loot. When am I getting that bird loot? I want the beak of parrot and the claw of falcon. I want fish. Why do I want fish? I'm already eating a burver, gwibber, gunger, bwegger, burger. So close to getting that bug snacks bunger though. Not quite. This Congratulations, beautiful star. You've did in it. There you go. Congratulations. Wow. There's what a creative name for pigeon. Okay. Bulgari, Bulgarly, Bulgari, 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 Bulgarly. And this guy thought, yeah, Bulgari. No, you're tricking people. It's not how you spell it. He doubled down on Bulgarly for like 4 or 5 tries. Bulgarly. Bulgarly. And he's back to Bulgarly. He's like, yes, surely it'll work this time. Bulgarl. Again, Bulgarly. He's added an extra R now. Bulgarly. Not Bulgarly, Bulgarly. He's added an extra R. And now he's misspelled fentanyl. And finally, he's landed on the city of Hamburg. But the word was burglary. And I'm sure he destroyed his computer after that. Oh my God, vampire lesbians in my show. What? What show? What's lesbian chempriers? I like lesbian chempriers. Where? Lesbian vampires where? Calm down there, stud. Can I get Diet Coke? I mean Diet Coke. 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 He wants the Diet Coke. Hold the balls. What comes once in a year, twice in a month, 4 times in a week, and 6 times in a day? The letter E. 6 times in a day and a week, 4 times in a week and a month, twice in a month to week, once in a year and a year. Now you know. She's using a girl voice as well. Poor people, they think her concerts are live. Playback. Do you think a normal singer who used the voice and sing live will travel as different as she did it? She just talked few words and moved side to side. What a hater. What a hater, dude. Anyways, how's your day been? Good or bad? Croissant. What? Quaint? Croissant? Quaint. Shut up. Wait, don't do it. If I appear on Reddit, I will end you. See, this one I think is fake. I think this one was doctored to end up on the subreddit. This feels staged. Doesn't make bad. You look me any making better. Oh, dude, I always tell myself that. Oh, I see how you're supposed to read it. Sorry, I paused because I was confused. So we're starting at the bottom left. Making me look bad doesn't make you look any better. I see. Why do it that way? You're so strange for formatting it that way. Oh boy, here we go. Have you ever thought when you're awake, you're in someone's dream? Living next to a palm tree is bad. Oh, what does that say? I cannot tell what this says. I'm trying to zoom in to read it. I cannot tell what this says. I'm giving life lessons. Hit that subscribe button. All true of this is a lie. And what if you don't have a crush? Is there gonna be a new thing in Brawl Stars? Where did Brawl Stars come into this, man? I feel like you're on the wrong video. North Carolina. Everyone under 16 and above must wear a seatbelt. Oh, I see. I think you have that a little backwards, but thank you. Thank you for letting us know. Nathan, did you get that hat from the Easter event? Easter? Oh my God, I can't spell. Say hi to I Had a Stroke. Oh no, you got them in, what is this, Roblox? You got them in Roblox of all things. Buy a man eat fish he day. Teach fish man to a lifetime. I always heard that mantra from my grandpapa. BF and GF were sitting at a table. They were having a conversation. The girl said to the boy, "Bibbies, will you love me forever?" Boy said, "No." Girl was sad. She ran away and cried. She tripped over a chair. She was dead. Boy ran over to pick up her body. He whispered in her ear, "I meant to say, I'll love you 5 ever." That mean he loved her more than forever. Like if you cry every time. Oh, TF2! System message. The item and matchmaking servers will be unavailable for 25% more than 4 minutes roughly while we fix the fix we fixed. Hashtag not a plant, hashtag but the plant is fine. Okay. Speaking of TF2, I just gotta talk about it. The 7th comic was finally released and goddamn was that a fantastic comic. I don't want to spoil it, but please go read the TF2 comic series for yourself and then pause this video go read the TF2 comics. I want to see what you guys thought about comic number 7 in the comments. All right. I thought it was fantastic. I loved it. Yes, I'm mostly a loner though, and my frieds are far away. Freon, Frenchies, friends. What the hell, autocorrect? But those are also far away, the other things too, because I'm such a loner. What a fup shot. What? Dip shot, sip shit, whatever. I like that you just gave up. They're like, we know what you mean. Hi, Ryab. Ryan, try again. Are you having a good gay? I mean 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 gay? Fuck. Yes, I am. Thank you, Pebble. I appreciate that. How's your dick? Dayak. Doish. Day. Dash. You alright? Day. How's your day? Only thing he heard is how's your dick? Hard. Excuse me? Why is that? Huh? Did you also get the Diet Cock? Download a Hatsune Miku rhythm tap game. I suck at rhythm tap Hatsune Miku game. I suck at rhythm tap game. F and F no. Hatsune Miku and Five Nights at Freddy's. I mean Friday Night Funking. Hatsune minus. I have a crush on the yellow boy. Bro, it's 1:30 a.m. What are you even talking about? He's having a breakdown. He's not good at the rhythm tap Hatsune Miku game. He's having a really hard time with that. He's grappling with that right now. The girl makes me want to kill myself. Hatsune Miku color tap game. Hatsune Miku colorful palette game. Hatsune Miku Colorful Stage 25th Anniversary game. I suck at rhythm tap game. Friday Night Funking note for me. I have Hotel Transylvania song stuck in my head. I think you're having a skazor. Oh, and I think they're also messing things up now. Celebrating because you're my Zen. What does that word mean, Gabriel? Now, I don't really care something zing that we share. Hatsune Miku meets Kendrick Lamar. Epic rap battles of history. Kendrick Lamar versus Hatsune Miku. I miss Yandere Epic Rap Battle, Yandere Simulator, Yandere Dev, Yandev. I like how we've whittled down to Yandev now. Oh my God, this guy's still going. My Deku accent cringy TikToker voice sounds exactly like Tales from the second Sonic movie. Hatsune Miku and Sonic are both by Sega. Hatsune Miku Shadow the Hedgehog crossover. Shadow the Hedgehog is a confirmed Swiftie, by the way, like canonically Tommy in it. Catching myself singing Wilbur Soot's song, Have to Beat Myself. Wow. And did you notice the phone's doing them a solid? They're autofilling responses now. They're like, yeah, how about you just let us handle the responses? Your guy, he's clearly had a psychotic break. He's still going! Beat My Meat to You by Pierce the Veil. Did you know Pierce the Veil made that song, Beat My Meat to You? Bro, I'm too tired for this. Depressed teacher from that one anime with the bitch-ass heroes, Deku Academy? Deku Academy? That one. I was not prepared for 5 posts of pure insanity. I am a Reed, Vant, N, Heck. I'm gonna post you on Reddit for 2 karma. Slungus, you would never, you wouldn't dare. You different at me, I'm because laugh. I because you're same, the all laugh. You ever thought about that? Well, now you know. OMG, so friend has me watching this movie with her and the inset in it is crazy. The huh? I seat? What? I seat? Incest? Come again? The Alabama? Oh, incest. Yes! It's crazy. r/I had a stroke. No, I'ma kill you. What movie is it? Tearjerker, like cry tear? What? Like when you cry you have what? Depression? No, like tears. What is the movie title? Why do you make things so difficult? Why call ye me and Lord, Lord, do not the things which I say, Jesus Christ? He said all those things. He said all those things right before he got put up on that big T. Hey, do you know Maya? Do you know Maya, her? Maya, he, E? Play oh cool, yeah, hello, yeah. Is the lady you two about to look at too? Hey, are you, how are you? Are you, yeah, are you, yeah, I know, yeah. Hey Siri, hi Perkle, PC poo packets you. Why are you laughing? Oh, he already knew.
You need to unlock your iPhone first.
Appreciate that. Don't know if you heard that. I like this dude said, why are you laughing? He didn't even send lol yet. He just knew, he predicted it.
Okay.
What? Why were you still listening? Did you hear that? What the hell? What the f? Why were you still listening? I am not happy. I mean, I'm happy. Not unhappy, but not happy. Oh, got it. Thank you for clarifying. What's going on? Calling someone. Who? You don't know him. His name is Michael. Oh, that's convening. Conserving. Hey, I can't spell. Got him. With that r/I had a stroke. now that karma's mine. One of the most games ever. I actually like these kinds of games, and that's the unfortunate part. This is a very silly post for the ad, but I would play the hell out of this, man. Up until I get the first ad mid-jump, and then I'm out. Why is that? Can't 3xicane, explicage, roxazin, explassin. r/I had a stroke. Pilace, don't post me rare. No, sorry, too late. You forced my hand. Sorry. It's the cube, the cube hub, Poof Cube. I don't know what I'm supposed to. Cooth Pube is what is this restaurant called? I feel like it's a pub of some kind, but I don't know what. None of the options sound too appetizing either. Be Wyatt, Quet, Wyatt, 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 quiet. God damn. Sorry, dude. I'm too busy being Wyatt to be quiet. You know what I mean. Rely. Real. Girls are not rail. Oh, sorry. Now I understand. I read that in reverse, but yeah, you're trying to say girls are not real? Got it. So, the first time you ever had to use the word in a sentence, huh? I like will. Would is yes, no. But I don't like the same as I think, different. And today is my favorite. Rats. That is a certified Shaquille post. He actually said all that. Are you years or older? Yes or no? Remember. Remember what? Why does that feel threatening? I'm rucking this is Scooby-Doo. I'm rucking walking for one straight. My feet hurt. Please help me. Yeah, are urging black. You don't tend to pain. I gave turn. What are you talking about? Oh, take it out. Are you good? You all right, Scoob? Give me a sex. Sex. Wow, XD. Sec. Glad we finally got all that figured out, man. What you meant to say, right? Sage, I know what I'm gonna do for my first paycheck. Oh? I'm gonna buy a silly. What you buying? I'm gonna find it 1 second. I can't find it. What is it? Booby. What? This is a mystery to me. Oh, we got more. What do you mean, booby? I'm a silly little train girl. Oh, okay. Okay. What do you mean, train girl? Girl, I'm so confused. Tram, teen gander, help. Are you okay? No, help. And then we got two transgender flags. Tramsgender. I'm f***ing sobbing. Okay. They finally got the message across, though. Good for you. Skibbity Gia in Ohio. Whammon. Women. I don't care. I don't care. Did I ask if you care? Did I ask if you care? By the way, these are all replying to himself. This is all the same account, which is the scariest part. Yes. No, I didn't. Stop lying. No, I'm not. You making me angry. Still all the same account. The one guy replying to himself. No, stop. I'm sorry. I'm gonna pull a phantom text on you in Ohio. Wow. r/I had a stroke. A little more than I had a stroke. There's something frightening going on in that reply chain. I'm watching Saw, Nick. What? Saw Nick the Edge Dog? What? How do you not know him? Because you're getting the name all sorts of wrong. Do you fuck with barbecue sauce? What? Barbecue sauce? Or honey must turd? Go to the bathroom, dude. Help. I had mac and cheese, doilet. What happened? Lacking doo-doos in turtle pants. This is Does catch op belong on burger? What? Catch op. Where is he? I'll find him. Gentle reminder. Please do not put the spoon far even as decided to use even go want to do look more like. Thank you so much. You're welcome, I think. My stomach did the help. Police did Dicko Club. Help on my way this way. Help, help. I had a stroke. Super stinky Redditor. Everybody's EFOC is coffee back straws. What? Dead internet theory is going crazy. This is a bot. This is not a real person you're talking to. Is that what that theory is? I don't know. I'm just saying words. How did you even learn Russian? Oh, because I'm suicidal. Socially special. What the fuck? Because I'm special. Not that other thing. I'm all good. Oh, okay, Trunk. Sorry. Trunk. Thanks. Appreciate it. From the Kabillion channel. A classic, really. When do we leave for Dentit, Tennis, Tooth Guy? When do we go for Tooth Guy? Golly. Team. Unfortunately, we have decided to not to have done yesterday but today, and therefore it is your responsibility and not. And you're not and then you when you not done yesterday but today. Please see that this is done immediately at your soonest or yes you are not and done yes. Thanks from management. Oh, I'm going home. Wake up! I'm, you'll get it. You am, unicorn, Guam. I am. I'm afraid I don't know what you're saying. Shut, Al. Ian? Holy fuck. I'm gonna kill you all. I'm perplexed as to what you want to say. I'm awake now. Kai shoot it. Pumpkin, someone has some sloppy fingers. Whoa there. You even begging for my Hockey Tua. I simply cannot determine what you mean by this. I'm gonna slodge you. And then, yeah, your hawk yeah. Katie! I don't comprehend. Katie, if Big Daddy shuts up, one more Big Daddy day, you're gonna what? Your grammar and spelling are evading you. If who shuts up? If Big Daddy shuts up. Yo? I don't get it. Is that better? Much. But I can't believe you forgot punctuation. Who the fuck is Big Daddy? I'm sorry, is that better? Who? Katie, please. I don't know. I'm confused. I'm just as confused as you are. When you first been start dating years? When you've been together 10? Hey man, if you notice something, you took a slice out of that 10-year pizza, so you're enjoying it. Good for you. I'm happy.
My 11-year-old nephew gets a 69-hit combo in the shooter we're playing. Nephew, hey, 69, nice. Explaining to me like I'm an idiot. Hey dude, the number 69 is a meme and nobody knows why. That is correct. Nobody knows why. I don't. I never figured it out. Please do not enlighten me in the comments as to why it's a meme number. Nobody knows why this comment has so many likes. Buddy, you're supposed to get a viral comment, then edit it into this. Honestly, I think it's funnier if you don't do that. I think it's way funnier if you just commit and hope it takes off, you know? Oh, good lord. 2019, let's see. I like fire trucks and monster trucks. Walter? Walter? I'm only 9. Don't say mean comments. F you. Just say I'm 10 so I don't give a crap. Hey, this is Micropost? Oh, I see. We've had difficulties getting you on the Xbox database. We require your email and password to get you back. Learn to spell at school.com. My password is stupid. Oh, you actually fell for it. Have fun getting hack. Okay, so I see what we're dealing with in 2019. What are we dealing with in 2024? Oh, racism and men are the best. I guess I haven't seen much of the men are the best thing, though. Doesn't mean it doesn't happen. I'm just saying, kid doesn't know what an album is. Or they're messing with you. No way, bro dropped like 10 songs at once. Come on. That's funny. That's funny, though, right? Even if they don't actually know what an album is, I think it's quite hilarious, okay? I will say, even though most people have moved on to subscription services like Spotify, Apple Music, whatever the hell your favorite one is, I know people have moved on to it. They still call them albums, though. So I feel like they would know what the hell an album is, right? Cried when I was 5 because my sister was pregnant. They told me I was going to be an aunt, and I heard aunt, and I freaked the hell out. Did you hear aunt because they said aunt? Or did you hear aunt despite them saying aunt? I don't know. It doesn't matter either way. Congratulations! All right, blank wants you to approve this website. wikihow.com, watch a YouTube video without your parents knowing. Yeah. Dude, you should totally approve it. You should approve it. Come on. That way you can see exactly what they're... I mean, you can already see what they're watching anyway. That's hilarious. I didn't know... What is this system? I knew parental controls had come a long way. Like a really long way since I started using the internet, but that's... It feels diabolical, you know? I explained to my daughter that when Netflix started, they used to send you DVDs. 6-year-old, old lady voice. You know, back in my day, the internet used to come in the mail. Well, she got your ass there. I really doubt the 6-year-old did that, or was that coherent, Donald? But no, she got your ass, okay? And you have to accept it. We all have to accept it. Our movies used to come in the mail in little boxes with tape, and on that tape was magnetic, whatever the fuck, and it would make the pictures move on the screen. 2017, back then saying daddy was normal. Back then we played outside. Back then we weren't dirty. Back then we were not toxic. Back then Israel and Palestine were friends. Back then Russia and Ukraine were friends. Back then people weren't high. Back then I went to a very nice aquarium for a... I'm sorry. That one's really funny to me. Back then, generalization. I love the one that gets hyper-specific. Back then, I went to an aquarium for fun. Back then, we had field trips. Back then, school wasn't boring. Back then, math wasn't complicated. Back then, there wasn't any submersible incidents. Back then, 9/11 jokes weren't there. You were wrong about every single one of these. Other than your aquarium field trip. You know, it must have been a very nice time, but you are wrong about everything all the time. I am sorry. Man, this is exactly what I was like when I was 11. When my brother was like 9, he said, get the... Oh, I see. Instead of get the flag on Roblox. So they banned him, and he cried so hard he threw up on the carpet. Well, hey, maybe your brother should have been more careful about his spelling, okay? Look, you're 9. It's time to start pulling your weight around this house. You gotta get a job, you gotta learn how to spell, you gotta learn how to speak. You better be ready to go, dude. Was on the bus the other day and 2 kids about 10 were in front of me. One of them said that his parents won't let him get a dog, so he used to stare at the sun to try to make himself blind so he could get a guide dog. No doubt he was waffling, but you have to admire his imagination. You do! You do. I wish we all had imaginations that could still be so vivid. I mean, sure, 90% of our ideas would be significantly dumber, and we would regret our decisions a lot more because of how much dumber they are, but at least we would have a little bit more imagination to go around, and that's the most important thing of all. Today, the 8-year-old told me that she deliberately spelled a word wrong in the last round of the school spelling bee because if you lose, you get a piece of candy, but if you win, you just get a boring medal. Now she's thinking with portals. You gotta appreciate that hustle, though. A medal is superfluous. It's neat, it's nice to have up on the wall or wherever you put it in the trophy case. I don't know, but I'd rather have the candy. A boy at a museum in Haifa today broke a 3,500-year-old jar. Oh boy. Oh my lord. That's rough. That's really, really rough. I do have to say, they were very unprotected, and you can get as close as you want to them. I know that the etiquette in a museum is, don't touch, please, but when you bring children in there, whether they know how to read or not, they are going to touch anything they want. That's just what kids do. So, sure, screw you, kid. Shouldn't have done that. But, seriously, they're a nanometer away from all the people coming in and out of that place. So, at a certain point, maybe the museum should have taken a look into, I don't know, at least putting them behind glass or something? Why were they exposed so? My 3-year-old, who doesn't notice her pants are inside out or that her shoes are on the wrong feet, can spot a diced onion in her food from 3 feet away. Look, it's all about following the senses you care about. I cared much more about my sense of smell and taste than I did about whether or not my shoes were on the correct feet. Let me tell you, I volunteer at my kid's school, and a kindergartner told me my mom used to have 2 butts, but now she just has 1. I didn't know how to be like, tell me more about your mom's butt without getting kicked off campus. It haunts me to this day that I don't have more details. You know what? Maybe it's best you don't have more details. The mystery, more often than not, is more fun than every other part of the story, all right? See, as it stands right now, you could give any reason in theory as to why this kid's mom used to have 2 butts. But if you got the answer, it probably would have made this story a lot more boring for you. Live in the disbelief. Live in the mystery. Cat reveal 10 sub special. Hell yeah, dude. I think everybody on YouTube needs to go back to doing milestone specials. I mean, on my channel, the one that I stream on a lot and upload videos to every once in a blue moon, down below in the description, down there, along with my blue sky, I did a 20,000 sub special. Should I do a 25? Should I do a 32? I don't know. I love the sub specials, and this kid probably had the coolest one of them all. I'm gonna keep it real with you. My CP... Club Penguin, right. Yeah. Wow. Okay, sorry. The internet sucks. But that collection is probably sick as hell. Original and well-thought joke, 7 likes. Quote from video, is crazy, 1K likes. I've always wondered what it is. I mean, sure, we can blame it on bots, whatever, but I've always wondered why it is that it's always the most boring comments that seem to have 1 trillion likes. I mean, there's always a break in that rule, for sure. I mean, I left a comment on Curtis Connor's fake real estate AI bro channel that got like 20,000 likes. That was pretty fun. I felt good, but so many other comments out there. This is exactly what it is. Quote from video. Yeah, they know. They just saw it. But apparently, they like it. I don't know. Maybe it's a communal thing. We all like that comment because that moment also stood out to us. You know, maybe that's what it is. Having been told that it's rude to call dinner gross, our 4-year-old is finding increasingly creative ways to express himself. This tastes unlucky to me. This sends my mouth into outer space. That's bad. Cauliflower is, pinch his fingers together, this much delicious. Hey, whoa, kid. You better watch out. Cauliflower's the bomb. Can I get the game for free? I'm a pretty big YouTuber, 200 subs, and was wondering if I could get this game for free. Or you can pay me for a good review. I'll give it a bad one if not. I do not appreciate my patience being tested. It's funny. This is probably, of course, a kid. I mean, look at the subreddit that we're in right now. Young people, YouTube, I get it. But there are a lot of people with way more subscribers and larger followings that will act like this. Okay? Like when I mentioned my YouTube channel earlier, I think I got about 24,000 subs or something right now. I think. Honestly, I don't even know. I'm not even paying attention at the moment. Over on my silly little YouTube channel that's in the description down below. I would never act like this. And, sorry, kid, 200 subs? Don't get me wrong. That's more impressive than you think. Okay, back when I started, 200 subs, holy shit, that was like a grail. And 1,000, impossible, you know? And look at where we are now. Hell, on my old channel, I hit 265,000 before I retired it, you know? Pretty crazy stuff. Even with those numbers, though, I would never say, hey, could I get a game for free? I have never specifically asked for a game for free. I have only asked for keys when a developer or publisher has said, hey, if you would like a key for review or whatever, making content on it, let us know. Only when I am invited to will I ask for one. I just found my old diary from when I was 9, and by God, I was an idiot. Let's see, 12 p.m. Dear Diary, guess what? Today is 4th of July. Goodbye 2007. Hello 2008. Okay, you know what? Hold on. Let me grab my journal from when I was little, okay? I have had this. Let me tell you when my first entry was. Yeah, you can put the timer up. I don't care. My very first entry in this very shiny dragon scale diary that my mom got me when I was little. First entry, May 18th, 2002. That's amazing to look back on, by the way. Nearly 23 years later, look at me go. And let me see. My mom translated my horrible handwriting, but let's read my very first journal entry from 22 years ago. Okay? Dear Diary, it was the lilac parade. I got cotton candy. I got a sword. I fought with it. I got a, and then my mom genuinely couldn't continue translating for me there. Man, my handwriting ruled. Didn't know how to spell anything. I spelt lilac, Liylac. What I mean by the lilac parade, by the way, is I'm from a city, it's called Spokane, up in eastern Washington, and it's called the Lilac City, so they do a parade every year. They have a festival every year for all the lilacs and stuff like that, but that is my very, very, very first written entry in anything ever, and every now and then I still like to come back to this journal and fill something out. My last entry was January 22nd, 2024. Yeah, my handwriting's not improved much, but at the very least I can spell and whatnot now. I think it's cool. You know what? How old are your journal entries? Down in the comments below, let me know if you had a diary. Let me know. Sorry, I crammed those words together really fast. I want to know. What was your first diary or journal entry when you were little? If you did have one. 13-year-old, I freaking hate you and hope you die. 11-year-old, I like existing. All right, today my 3-year-old niece cried because she remembered she hit her leg somewhere 3 days ago. She said she forgot to cry about her leg that day. Look, we've all been there, okay? We've got shit going on. It happens, all right? You need to set aside some time to cry for the stuff that's important to you, like your leg. Woman in my train carriage smoothly telling the conductor that her son is traveling free because he's only 4, while the kid repeatedly yells, "But I'm not 4!" Well, what does the kid know? What does the kid know? You're stupid. You can't count. Lesbian rights. Oh, she's a forgot. Wow, all right. We know what the kid tried to say. It's really, it shouldn't make me giggle because that's dangerous. It's dangerous that kids are, starting down that road. Very cool. Excuse me? Okay. Can't even read most of this, dude. Does this channel still exist? Is he famous now? 5 years ago. Man, did he stop uploading? Okay. There's nothing I could say about this kid, all right? All right, what do we got here? I like women and I'm a guy. Oh, that's pretty nasty. That's disgusting, dude. You shouldn't be telling people that. You might offend some people. You might tell the wrong person that someday, okay? This is sarcasm, by the way. I really do try to lay it on as thick as possible just in case, because I know there's a lot of people out there that can't understand my tone sometimes, and that's my fault, not your fault. If I'm not laying sarcasm on thick enough or anything like that, that is on me, not on you, just to let you know. My wife and I were viewing property when on inspection of the view out of the back window, I noted a tube track. I asked whether it was noisy, but the women said they hardly hear anything. Her little daughter said, "That's not true, Mommy. That's why we're leaving." Ooh. Always trust a kid to tell the truth, for the most part. The truth when it comes to things that you don't want them to tell the truth about. If you want them to tell the truth, they're gonna lie. But if you want them to lie, oh boy! Just reverse psychology for days with those little gremlins, huh? 6-year-old to her crying brother. It's okay to be sad. Sometimes we need to let our feelings out. Just let yourself be sad. Me, oh darling, that's so lovely, well done. Why is he crying? Oh, I hit him. Hey, look, sometimes we have to have someone unlock the floodgates for us so that we can let that emotional stress out. So punch me in the face every now and then, please. Sex, gays, what the hell? Stalin, Hitler, Speed McQueen, Master Agwe, Skippity Toilet, Tate, Ronaldo, Ohio, Roblox, and 911. What the literal shit is wrong with some of these children? I'm getting to that age where I'm starting to say, what's wrong with the kids now? I think that trolling has just become way too mainstream, okay? It's become way too mainstream. When I was 5, my mom got an elf on the shelf and told me it was watching to see if I was bad. I was so scared, I decided to kill it, and I snuck out, stole the elf on the shelf, and then ripped its arms up and hid it in the grass under my window. Then lied about it when questioned. Look, I don't condone the actions of murdering something you perceive to be a sentient being to a certain degree, but I will say that I kind of understand where you're coming from. Before I knew what a live studio audience was, I thought the people you hear laughing while watching TV were people in their houses, you know? I would sit very close to the TV and laugh ignorantly loud so they could hear me too. Honestly, I can see that logic. I can see that thought forming in my head too. It would make enough sense to me, right? I mean, come on. Picked up my sons from school and stopped to get gas. Invited them to get out of the car and learn how to do it. Afterwards, the 11-year-old says, "Thanks for the life lesson, but I'll never drive a gas car." 13-year-old says, "This is like the time you showed us how a payphone works." I mean, look, if it becomes sustainable enough, I'd love to see electric cars more often, obviously. I mean, gas sucks as an alternative, and to a certain degree, they are correct-ish, you know? It's only becoming a more popular switch, I guess, electrifying the world. The payphone, I don't know if it really compares to the payphone, though. It's not like gas cars are going to disappear in a week or something like that. It's not like Manhattan removed all of its fueling stations like they did with payphones and stuff like that. Where the hell do you find a payphone, though, for real? I'm curious about that one. Do they really exist in the wild much anymore? And if they do they work? Born 2016. Get off the app, you're 8. So what, lil bro? You're 8. Don't you be calling anyone little bro or lil bro. God, it's such a... Man, that one kind of gets me. If someone called me lil bro, I think I'd lose my mind, man. Like, the level of disrespect in that statement. It's like calling someone boy. Like, don't call me boy, motherfucker. Who are you? Great. My 3-year-old saw me pull a tampon out, and now she's going around saying mommy had a mouse in her butt. Jesus Christ. We told my 4-year-old I was pregnant, and she was not happy about it. After she cried in her bed, she came downstairs, hands on hips, and asked in the most accusatory tone, "And where exactly is this new baby gonna sleep?" Like we were 2 teens who hadn't thought this pregnancy through. Well, where's the baby gonna sleep, Mom? The profile picture says it all. Okay, that's Twilight Sparkle. Transformers Prime! Ponies ranked by how likely they are to say the N-word. Okay, all right. Sure, you know what? I know plenty about friendship is magic, all right? Let's see. Which one of these characters... Does this make... Son of a bitch. Okay. Rainbow Dash, when gaming. Applejack, okay. Rarity? Huh? Where'd you come up with that one? Rainbow Dash, when not gaming. Twilight Sparkle, Pinkie Pie, and Fluttershy. What the hell? You just knew the names of the main 6. That's it. You just knew their names and just randomly threw them down. None of them would say it. None of them would say it because they're not pieces of shit. Okay, come on, child. Don't you understand? They're not bad, all right? Jesus. True character assassination in your comment, my friend. Disgusting. Damn, I have a younger brother that recently started elementary school, and he has no friends because he thinks Skibbity Toilet is weird. The reason is because their classmates are like, those kids obsessed with Skibbity Toilet. Why does that have 750 likes? It's incomprehensible. Your brother is our last hope. Respect for your little brother. Man, shut the hell up. Look, I don't get Skibbity Toilet. I don't understand it. I don't really think it's cool. I'm not interested in it. Sure, a nearly 29-year-old man is not the demographic for Skibbity Toilet, all right? But when you look back at what we were obsessed with, all right? People in my age group, kids born in the 90s, when you look at what we were obsessed with 15 years ago, oh, come on. It was no better than Skibbity Toilet, dude. All right? You guys remember the MLG 420 Blaze It, like, it's part of the internet? Or not part of phase? We'll call it a phase. Phase it? You guys remember that? Quit pretending that was any less embarrassingly stupid than Skibbity Toilet is, okay? And you know what? At least the kids got actual merch and toys for their interest. I didn't see any 420 Blaze It merch and stuff at Walmart, okay? Not that I support, toys that take advantage of this sort of thing, but you know what I mean? Quit thinking you were hot shit when you were a kid and all the stuff you liked was cool, because it wasn't. We liked the same stupid shit, okay? There's sibling rivalry. Then there's my 4-year-old daughter faking a phone call from her 1-year-old brother's nursery to tell us that we don't have to collect him today because he's gonna live there now and he won't even miss us. A kid in the Dallas airport tapped me on the leg while we waited in line, then whispered, "Hey, guess what? My dad's jet ski sank in a lake and we never saw him again." Kid's mom, "Stop telling people that!" I mean, I don't know. That's a pretty cool story, Mom. Me, let's finger paint. Paint, Huh? I'm scared. Scared. No, I'm scared. No. Hi, scared. That kind of fried my brain for a minute. That just messed me up so bad. Excuse me? Search on Google. Dylan's... wait, it's parental stuff. Really hot girl. Okay, Daddy Gabby made me look that up. Don't yell at me. Wait a minute. That's hilarious. They knew that alert was going there and then just searched on Google again. Dad, please, Dad. No, I didn't do it. I swear to God. Also, I love that really hot girl was flagged as pornography. Not inherently a pornographical search, by the way. Just really hot girl. Men who care about women, men who don't care. You're not Sigma, you're gay. How dare you? Yeah, it's pretty cringe, kid. You might need to grow up real fast. Before I had kids, I thought I had a great immune system. But it turns out I was just really good at staying away from the type of people who sneeze directly into your eyeballs while telling you a story. Man, you guys remember Brandon from Ask EmKay? He sneezed in my fucking mouth once. Drove me crazy. I mean, it's funny to look back on. I didn't get sick or anything. It was hilarious a little later, but man, I wanted to punch him in the face. I cannot believe he did that. I'm not going to regale the tale of how that happened. It's not like we were making out or something like that. It just, through weird circumstances, man, he sneezed right in my face while I was talking. Skibbity toilet is cringe. FNAF is cringe. Half is cringe. TF2 is cringe. Gmod is cringe. Skibbity toilet is good? Wait a minute. Skibdi. Gotcha. Wait, no, you spelled it. What the f*** is wrong with you, dude? Oh, you edited it. Okay. SCP is good. Stick War is good. Murder Drones is good. Hey, Murder Drones. That's a surprise mention out of all of this stuff. Buddy, you spelled a word wrong. Day 2 of, all right, 5-year-old. I have a Mother's Day gift for you. Me. Awesome, buddy. Don't tell me what it is, though, okay? I won't. It's a magnet. Okay, but you see, it just told me what it was. But I didn't tell you about the picture on it. You're right. I can't wait. It's a picture of me. Ah! Hey, you know what? Shows that the kid's learning, though. Parents need to get better at teaching their kids that swear words aren't actually bad. They're just only inappropriate or only appropriate in certain contexts. This 9-year-old girl at the grocery store just held up a bag of cauliflower rice and said, "What the f*** is this?" And she deserves a Oscar. Yes. Curse words aren't inherently evil. They're not going to actually curse you or anything. But you need to teach them kids that there's a time and place to be saying naughty words, okay? And in the middle of the grocery store, when you find something amazing or awful, that is the perfect time to curse. Lifeguard at the lake. Everyone please exit the water. We're looking for a 5-year-old boy in blue shorts named Titus. Little boy standing next to me in blue shorts. Hey, my name's Titus too. Toddler. Daddy, I want toast. Me. Okay, buddy, here's some toast. I don't like butter on my toast. Flips toast over to the dry side and hands it back. There you go. Thanks, Daddy. Now you know how to play the game. You know how to play the dad game. Things that made my toddler cry this week. Wants all of her fingers to be the same length. I wouldn't let her eat a sponge. Her feet were sandy. We were at the beach. She doesn't want to be an only child. Her brother does not count. How about your kid? Oh, I'm sorry. I know this isn't the point, but putting the X logo on there is not going to make me call it X. But nice try, though. My son didn't want to be a tiger or a superhero. He wanted to be a traffic light. That kid's going to become a famous artist or actor or something guaranteed. That kid's going to become famous, and I hope he looks back on this picture fondly. My 7-year-old just got mad at his brother and called him ugly, and his brother got really upset about it and started crying. They're identical twins. Identical twins. I feel like they totally understand it. I feel like they totally know. It's not lost on them. You know what I mean? I just smoked an 8-pound pork butt for 9 hours because my kids said they'd eat pulled pork. 5 minutes before it was done, they all said they wanted hot dogs instead, and if that doesn't sum up parenting, I don't know what does. I had to walk behind my teenager during his Zoom class in order to go to the bathroom, and now his peers know that he has parents that he lives with. He's obviously very upset. Please send him your thoughts and prayers during this difficult time. Yeah, dude, come on. By 7 years old, I was moved out, already had a flat in San Francisco. There's a kid on my nephew's soccer team that thinks he's a dinosaur, so he's just out there screeching and biting other kids on the field. I love my nephew. My nephew? That's not how you say that word. I love my nephew, but I'm only here to watch Velociraptor. My toddler ran out of waffles in her pretend restaurant this morning right after she served everyone besides me, and that's about the biggest fuck you she's ever given me. What's wrong, 8-year-old? I have to write a whole paragraph for school. That's not so bad. I write entire books. Yeah, but this has to be good. Mom found the yaoi. Oh, for crying out loud. Mom, said my 6-year-old, look at your child. So I looked, and there, sitting cross-legged in a miniature lawn chair, was my 2-year-old drinking A1 sauce straight out of the bottle. Well, that's badass though, right? Come on. That kid is definitely going places. They're already that cool at 2? Come on!
I mean, I like anime, but too many anime girls looks left and right underaged. The age of consent in Japan is 12, so wait, is that real? Hold on, I gotta look this up. Is that real? Oh, okay, thank God. I had, it's not 12. It's not what it should be, but it's not 12. Jesus Christ. Anyways, she's actually 700. High schoolers are hot. You just hate attractive women. Please consider other cultures. And then there's, damn girl, are you a banana? Because I find you appealing. Ha, you really think I haven't heard that line a million times? What the hell? Where are you going? Honestly, I'm thinking Arby's. No, Vigo's awake again, so, you know, gotta deal with that. If you know, you know. I'll bet you'd like some lima beans, wouldn't you? Yuck, no one likes lima beans, especially me. I don't guess, so it's you got one white guy and then you got LGBTQ, something about lima beans. I don't get it. I'm sorry. I'm a straight white cis man. r/bone hurting juice. They speak the shape of a bee. That's not a juice. He edited the image to draw a fat bee. Yo, bro, why you got a bird chilling in your balls? Wait a minute. Wait, is that what we're looking at right now? Are we looking at yeah, no, I'm confused now. I'm very confused. If it wasn't for the snake saying that, I wouldn't have thought much of this. Maybe just, oh no, a bird got himself trapped in, I don't know what that is. I guess my balls. Hey, nerds, get a look at this. And he moons everyone like an asshole. Who said that? Blind people convention. You weren't joking about your bologna sheets. Like them? Actually, I do. The pungent odor is savory. Bologna sheets not FDA approved. Hey, bonehead, where's your muscles? Who needs muscles? When you got bone-hurting juice. What's that crackling sound, meat bag? Oh, my bones are being hurted. Okay, that's my plan for advertising the comic. What do you think? Well, it was boobs. Lemon, you can't just say that. Apple is doing her best. Well, as I, Blueberry, am one of your bestest friends, I have to say the plan was, well, you know, like, so, like, it was boobs, wasn't it? It was boobs. Gasoline. I told you to slow down or you'd get a brain freeze. And the green energy car is chugging it's disguised as an icy. That would get me too. Just full disclosure that I like me a fresh icy. The Sting is what this comic is totally called. I have your cat pay $100 or else. What is this, the damn zombies again? Thanks, but you missed one. Get this little shit too. I'm gonna piss and shit and throw up in your shoes repeatedly. You're absolutely and totally. Know the work rules. Appropriate. Brian Thompson got shot. Good, Lamau. Inappropriate. They caught the guy who did it. Let's buy this one. They have same-day shipping, so we'll get your new chair soon. Hurry up, I can't sit on your lap forever. That's true. I think that'd probably cause some back problems for him in the future if he's constantly having to, like, you know, you got your shoulder, you got your hands on his shoulder, you kind of like pull him forward a little bit. It's just not very optimal, especially for gaming. You know, you're also in the way, so the monitors are obscured, and it's not you. Well, it is you. So yeah, we need to get this chair like right now. Hi, my name is Jason. Ah, nice to meet you, Jason. He is putting the name Jason into his memories, which is friends, family, and cheese. There is a block of cheese in my head. Roar! I'm King Kong. Hey, yo, King Kong, want to play chess? Holy shit, King Kong is playing chess with a pigeon. I agree with my husband. See, that's a loving relationship right there. What should we have for dinner? Arby's, said no one ever, because of the mouth-watering succulent meat. I heard they're made from clones, and I really want to know what a clone tastes like. Oh, A clone? Like from Star Wars? Sleeping bird. A raven, in fact. Or a crow? A crow. Anyways. Emergency! The tree that I live in is dying! Look, its leaves are falling off. That's 'cause it's autumn. Thank God, I was totally unprepared. Yeah, it sounds like it. Dude, you gotta have a backup plan, man. My family. Cuck, mom, me, mom's boyfriend. Oh my God, I didn't think it was that accurate of a drawing. I stole your lunch and sat on it. My ass is farting on your lunch. All right, they don't seem too bothered, or maybe they are bothered, but they're just trying to pretend like the game is, they're not bothered, totally. He's just chilling. It's true, my lunch is missing. Now I must destroy him. And, okay, she's putting a curse on him. He's getting destroyed and sucked into another dimension. Sandwich of farts. Let's ice this nether brain. What the hell am I reading right now? Am I awake? Is this real? Am I dreaming? Hey, Gaia, can you cast a magic spell? Let's see. Boop. See? I moved my chin fat to my chest. Oh, okay then. You owe me $20, you mega bitch. Ugh, fine. Why is a Pac-Man ghost here? Dad? Yes, Bolero? I'm transfemme. Tammy, we have no son. That's beautiful, man. Indonesia, Poland. You know what? You're so right. I also see the Pokemon, the ball. You know? I'm sorry. I know just enough about Pokemon, but I couldn't tell you very specific ones. Let the bodies hit the floor. 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 Are you two friends? No. Yes. r/comics and r/bone hurting juice. You know what? They may as well be. How hot would it be if I had sex with my furniture? Absolutely hot. Go f your shelf. Dad? Yes, Bolero? If you're pink and mom is green, how come I am blue? Tammy, teach our child about recessive genes. Government issued tomboy girlfriends now. It's not that simple. Please give now. I will use all my good boy points. I need short hair tomboy GF now. I'm not reading that. Can someone call an exorcist? A ghost keeps punching me in the dick. What? What am I'm looking, what? What does he mean by that? I'm sorry, I'm confused. Is this just random? This should also go in r/random, right? I've heard about this club. It's pretty famous. Wait, where are you going? Honestly, I'm thinking Arby's. Wait, what the free use continuum? What? New avenge her. They'll never find where I put the real gold. And he has the decoy. I bet you put it up your ass again. Absolutely not. Go f yourself. Superheats your anus. Oh, you turned this heist off. What the f? I hope everyone likes my new haircut. God, I look so good. And I feel good too. Like a new man. Nice hair, moron. You look like a stupid little bitch. What the hell, dog? Quick reminder before you sleep. If your dating life has been filled with betrayal, ghosting, or heartbreak, or rejection because of your anime passion, it is because your phone is haunted. Boo! Ah! When you turn on show hitboxes, yeah, that's so true. I'm a gamer. I get it. I get it. My blind wife is hot. Oil droplet. Now, a small portion of my torso is also hot, but in a different sense. Yes, yeah. No, it's very dangerous to cook with oil and with not a shirt on. You're a little close as well, you know? Sad and eating chicken wing. All good? Not Arby's. Eh? I ordered Arby's. Are you deaf? Ma'am, this is a KFC. God, if it's a KFC, get me the hell out of here. Knock me out and do not wake me up until I'm in anywhere but KFC. I'd be fine with an Arby's. All right, I like their curly fries. Well, sue me. It's December. Let's go kill that mega bitch Santa so I can ruin Christmas. Power word. Kill. What does that mean? I didn't know if Santa was saying that and she was gonna be dead in the next panel, but that's just where it ends. Twonks. Was this my adoption certificate? Lease, actually. We wanted to see if we liked you before deciding. Your lease is up at the end of this year. Your mom likes you. I think you're okay, but want to trade you in for a girl. Behold, as I perform the alphabet song. Music. She only knows one letter. I get lonely in the stalls. My friend, you know, I don't know if you like gotta go number 2 or if you just wanna sit while you do it, but I think, I maybe don't do this. Someone just called me a racist piece of shit, completely unprovoked. Maybe it's because you're a Trump voter. Trump voter? I don't even follow politics. I just like reading magazines. Is that a crime? I did notice the MAG hat. So, I mean, yeah, I think whoever walked by and called him a piece of shit, I think they're a blind piece of shit. Gah, my mouth smells horrible. Can you pass me a mint from the garden, dear daughter? Dad, you planted your breath mints. I'm a grown-up now. I know they won't sprout. Wait, what the? What is this series of events here? What? I'm home? Mom? Holy hell, they got to her and harvested her bones and organs. Look at me. I'm mom now. I'll miss you, Dad. I only wish you could have seen the premiere of your musical ER on Broadway. Wait a minute, is this method acting? Did he actually die for this play? That's baller. My mummy always says, never give your brother peanuts, he's allergic. Look at him, he's so sad because he can't eat nuts. Let's prank him to cheer him up. This is pure plutonium. What the hell? He wants that plutonium, dude. Oil floats in water, not oiled up. Oiled up. Oh, okay. So that's why sailors always say if you're in the middle of a shipwreck and you got time, lather yourself up in oil, and if you get into the water, you'll float. No worries. And you won't taste or smell very good, so sharks won't want to eat you. Yeah, I know a thing or two. Gosha, we ball. Reactionary wrecking crew of Congress, U.S. social structure. Oh my God, this is a Dr. Seuss comic. Pass it on. What's this? An abandoned child? How strange. Return me to my parents this instant. Okay. Officials are issuing flood warnings in New York tomorrow, as Dr. Eggman has pissed on the moon and we have 24 hours before the piss droplets hit the Earth. I think this forest is haunted. Don't worry about it. I come here often and I've seen nothing. Why do you come here often? Oh, I just like taking piss in this forest. Find your pissing spot. Powder that makes you eat powder. I can't stop, help. Who is this? What is this from? Morty, we have to go on an adventure. Oh, geez, Rick. Don't be a pussy, Morty. Yep, there you go. That's my Rick and Morty impression. I tried my hardest, thank you. I love riding my wife. She's a shapeshifter. Oh, okay, like that way. I got you. Mom, stop. I can give you something to cry about. Boys and men do not cry. Wife, years later. You had that same shirt since you was 8. And wait, actually, that's impressive. It hasn't like stretched, doesn't look tight or anything. That seems like a very reliable shirt. Sweetie, please come over for Thanksgiving. We promise no being silly. Okay, Mom, but I'm a changed, more serious person now. Look how wide I can open my mouth. Rog! Do you think we can fit whole turkey in there? What? People think these things in real life. Before, oh my God, honey, you've been sliced in half. Now, oh my God, honey, you're still sliced in half. That's horrible. That's terrifying. That's awful for this family. Men post vandals paint racist slurs on local roads. Hey Tiff, what's the word on the street? I can't tell you. Hey, do you guys want to see me smell my hand? Yes. Hand. That's soy sauce. You're drinking soy sauce. So what? That much salt is really bad for you. It's not safe. That is true. If you are going to drink a lot of soy sauce like that, I would recommend drinking at least 50 bottles of water, or at least 100 glasses of water afterwards. 1994. Respect minorities. Spider-Man. 2024. Actually, it's Spider-Man. I'm so sorry, Spider-Man. I've been pronouncing it wrong for so many years. I've just turned this giant woman into a golden statue. Like Midas, king of Phrygia? Well, Phrygia? I'm sorry. Well, at least I'm worth my weight in gold now. Holy shit. Did you inject the bone-hurting juice? It looks like they did. Ooh, yeah, that's gonna really sting. You're so dumb, Lamau. All right, kid in class. Nervous to talk to a girl. She looks over. Act normal. You weren't just looking at her. Weird. Oh, he passed her a note. Looking good, Susan. The responses are, aw, you're so sweet. Hello, human resources? Who are you closing with? The wise old tree. Come on, man, I got 20 orders out here. He is wise and he is high. I am ready to start the trust exercise, coach. All right, red pushes white into blue. Blue catches white and is LGBTQ, supported by transgender. Trust exercise complete. Yay! Who here wants to go next? Is this like a... is there a deeper meaning to this? I'm sorry. Look, I don't know. I'm not a smart man. Go out with me? The Earth asks a graduate. Go out with me? He asks the couple, the married couple. Go out with me? The Earth asks the married couple with a baby now. Well, you're not gonna ask? So then the Earth isn't interested in the old woman. We really should show our planet more love. This shouldn't be a partisan issue. We'll all suffer if the world is destroyed, but if we work together, you're wasting your breath. We're in a straw man comic where I obviously will hold idiotic beliefs and be completely unreasonable. But this content exists as engagement bait by making people feel smug and self-satisfied with their pre-existing beliefs. Face it, I've won. Years later, I remember that comic of mine got so many updates, heck yeah. In 2024, only 2 states voted unanimously. One's red cleaver, and one's blue gun. Okay, ass. I have thoughts. Dad has thoughts. Everyone has thoughts. It's like we all have different worlds in our heads. Are thoughts real? What if my world doesn't exist? What if... Gustafer! Huh? You're a cartoon crocodile in a webcomic. Of course your world doesn't exist. I wish I hadn't lost my wig. Poof. Wow, I can't believe that worked. Guess I really squandered my birthday wish. Ah, girl, look at that body. Ah, girl, look at that body. Ah, girl, look at that body. I work out. Yeah, that's I figured that's where we were going with this. I support women's rights. And then she crushes the man, throws him behind her. I support women's wrongs. Oh shit, the tables have tabled. Damn, I could really go for a yerba mate right now. A what? A yerba mate? 'Tis the drink of the gods. A single sip would make me joyous. Augustus, Tiberius, and Septimus Severus. Bish, we want your yerba mate. Absolutely not. Go fuck yourselves. I am more lost than I've been the entire time.
Pulled it! Ignore Pablo. Okay. I'm not ignoring Pablo! That might be a cool card, but don't you tell me to ignore You know what? You're a jerk. Pablo's the sweetest. How dare you? He's so tiny. He's been ignored his whole life by how he looks. You know, as long as you hold this hate in your heart for Pablo, may you pull nothing but energy cards, you bastard. Small dongle in my car. Hey, whoa, hey now. You're a rock star. Who's that guy back there? Wait, are you an Uber driver and you just took forever to get this guy where he needed to go? Because that's what I'm thinking. I have no idea what the hell that thing's supposed to be. OP's sitting there messing around on Reddit. Meanwhile, his Lyft passenger is just dying to get home. At least the sides survived. No one talked to me. Oh, it's true, they did. They did. And it's okay, it's just Chipotle. Chipotle sucks. The sides are probably better than the main thing. Hold on. I looked at the picture for the second time. That's a lot of forks. There was probably a hole in the bag because of all those forks. Why? Why though? There's so many. There's like 75 goddamn forks. What is the purpose? Which Air Maxes are these? Posted in r/Air Max. Ignore the lined up leg hair. Anybody know exactly which shoes these are? Wait, why should I ignore that? It's clearly not your leg at all. Otherwise, you would already have the shoes, so we wouldn't need to figure this out. But why am I ignoring the guy's haircut on his ankle? I want to know more about that. I don't care about the damn shoes, and the fact that you even mentioned the leg hair means that no one is going to care about the shoes now. Nair Max. Beautiful. Beautiful. Some Exchange 4711. I think you did it. You won the internet for today. I'm so glad we don't say that anymore, by the way. Thank you, millennials, for no longer saying you won the internet for the day. Full body massage. Oh my god damn it. Yep, okay. It's just an 8-second video of cat balls. Congratulations everyone. This is where we're at. I have to live in fear of cat balls appearing in front of my eyes just about anywhere now. This is the floodgate and it has been opened. Okay? Oh yeah. Thank you. That freaking reaction GIF image, whatever you want to call it, is an all-timer. It is a true all-timer. You can use it for so much. It is insane. I love it. And it's never more poignant than right now. This might be the most perfect use case I have ever seen. Baby cake I made for my nephew's first bidet party? I'm sorry, did you mean to type bidet party? Okay. Right on. That cake is fucking scary. So, this is your nephew's bidet party. Good. I'm sorry, that is the detail I'm gonna be lost in. I know you meant birthday. That bag says birthday. This is clearly a birthday party. And yeah, the cake is scary. Not cool on your part, that you made it a horrific-looking creature. Oh god, I didn't want to see more pictures of the damn cake. It's awful. It probably tastes fine, but I just can't get over that you made it look like a tortured golem of sorts. It's yucky, dude. It's just yucky, man. Also, damn, that is an old freaking stovetop cluster. Look at that. Whew. See, those are details I'll get hung up on, no matter what. I don't know what my problem is. Haven't you heard of the pivotal coming-of-age ritual where a young man is presented with his first bidet in celebration of reaching a level of clean butt maturity? I didn't until today. I guess I'm the crazy one. I'm just so uncultured. I never hear of these things until they come across my screens. Right here on EmKay. I painted a 90s pattern and got it printed on a dress. Okay, right on. That doesn't look so bad. Let's zoom in here. Got it printed on a dress. That's kind of a fun pattern. Let's see. Cats are pissed off. The shoes are very bright. I like them. Very, very bright. They go with this. Pick it up. Sorry, I'm looking for details here. There's nothing crazy going on here. The cats are fighting. Whoa! I've never seen cats fight before. That's a crazy detail. Right? Like, I'm sorry, I'm not clocking anything here, dude. What we're all here for. It really was just the cats? It was just the cats? How can I prevent the hem curling upwards and getting wavy here? I see, right. Yeah, I don't know. I think this might be the first time I've ever seen a pair of janties, though. Did you make them yourself? It's clear that you did just cut these up. Now, the real question here is, who's wearing the janties? Is it a nice hairy boy with a beer belly? Because I think we all know that's the most likely person to wear a pair of these. I mean, maybe me, if I'm at the right party, but I don't have a good body, so I can't fill something like this out, I am, as I've described it on live streams before, a pillar. I'm just a straight pillar. There's no curves or anything going on to speak of, so I don't think I could rock the janties like, I don't know, Beer Belly Bill could, okay? I've always called them janties, thank you. Always? I'm not sure what kind of life one needs to live to have always called this clothing janties, but something tells me I would spend a few days with them. This is amazing. My very first thought when seeing this pic was, yes, the Never Nudes. Yes, there we go. Arrested Development. That's a show I think everybody should watch at least once in their lives. Something I wish we could see again. Like, not the show, but something that funny. Those initial seasons were amazing. The reboot season was not, but, they had some serious going on in those. It was great. It was a great show. I might need to give it a rewatch soon, too. Dickens strip. That aside, that and you having your feet crossed for some random reason, also for free. I know they're blurry, but dude, you could make some money. I have to say, I tried these. These are the most pathetically awful, not because they taste bad, mind you. These are the most pathetically awful fast food items that I think has ever been released. Worldwide, period. I'm not a fan of McDonald's for many, many reasons, and haven't been for a long time now, but these things can suck. That's probably all he got in that box was this one dick-shaped frickin' Burger King chicken nugget, because that's what they taste like. If you've ever had a Burger King chicken nugget, that's what these are. They're just oblong-shaped. McDonald's, you washed, stop it. That's how I stand when I'm holding in a poo. Why do you need to stand some special ways? Your butthole weak now? Come on, man. You need to do some exercises. You gotta... Never mind. I'm not gonna keep making that joke. I can't in good conscience continue down the road that I was just on. Because they might finally fire me. Seemingly healthy tree just blew over, leaving all of the roots behind. Okay. Seemingly healthy. Yeah. Seemingly, sure. But something really bad was going on with that tree. Also, that fence was spared a serious death. That's impressive. Or it's the strongest fence ever made. But wow, I'm sorry, the tree is kind of crazy. That is weird. I wonder if it got like some kind of disease/infection, because trees can get that. And it, for some strange reason, just focused right where the roots are, which is crazy and a little scary. I don't like that the most important plants in the world can just get diseases and fall over one day on us without any warning. I also feel like there's not a whole lot of other details for us to be getting lost in right now. Maybe the comments. Sometimes the comments will save me when I'm not picking up on something. A Reddit sleuth will help a guy out. You know, this is off topic, but who built that fence? That guy should use this as their ad. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't think the fence actually held up. I don't think it did. I think it's just the way the tree landed. It didn't really put any pressure on the fence. Maybe. I think it was spared. God decided to spare that one white picket fence that one time, right? And we're all better for it. I don't know why I said that. We're not all better for it. Maybe the guy that put the fence up, if he does use this as an ad, maybe he's better for it. Or she. I don't know who built this fence. I don't think it really matters. Birthday makeup look. Okay. No, makeup looks good. I like the makeup. The hair's cool, too. Let's see if you got anything freaky going on, though. I mean, the tattoo, I can't really make out what that is, but seems normal enough. I don't know what that rack is. Is that, that is a signed picture of Pay Money Wubby's feet, isn't it? You had him sign that. Or he was all too happy to sign that for you at, like, a con or something. Hey, yo, is that a signed feet pic of Wubby? Good view when you're taking a dump, but also happy birthday. Make sure you watch Wubby's happy B-Day message. Wait, he made a B-Day message? Okay, wait, can we see it? Is it here? It was not. I've been betrayed, I've been lied to, I've been left out in the cold with no soup, no socks, and no sense of direction. My fresh wife before our wedding in our backyard yesterday. My fresh wife. That just feels like a strange thing to say. Okay, cool tattoos. The dress is really neat. I love the dress, actually. Okay, barn, trees. What am I looking at? I'm sorry, Reddit, I need you to help me. What am I looking at? Other than, okay, let me try and, like, dumb myself down a little bit. Boobies. Okay, so we got that out of the way. What else am I supposed to be looking at? Dog, I must be insane. I've gotta be insane. I'm sorry, I really love her tattoos. They're really cool. Dude talks about his wife like she's a lettuce. Thank you. That was the weirdest part to me, honestly. That was my fresh wife. Did you get her from the vegetable aisle? You know? Was she fresh out of the vegetable shower? You know? You know the ones I'm talking about. You've seen it before. Thunder sound effects come up and they spray all the vegetables down. Why do you talk about your wife like that, man? I doubt they ever got a straight answer. Well, of course they didn't. It's June. That's illegal. Can someone help me? How much is this gun worth? Well, I would hope that it's worth enough for you to get an appointment with is it a podiatrist? The ones who deal with feet? Because I think you do need to see a doctor about your feet. The Japanese maple tree is amazing. That actually is fire, dude. Why'd you have to take it out of the box like that, though? You're like, that might be a little much. Like, we're always excited, right? I get you're excited to get that sucker out and build it. But, I don't know. If you're not the type of guy who wants to save the box, which I totally get, because that's kind of dumb. I mean, I was the box saver for a while, and I still do save some boxes, but Good Lord, it's much easier to open if you just use the top or even the bottom, man. Even the bottom. Did it burst out of the box like an alien already pre-built? 100% getting this model soon. Looks fantastic. I was just picturing bust out like the Kool-Aid Man. Oh yeah! Anyone looking for a slightly used motorcycle? Okay, no, that looks really nice. That is slightly used. Aside from the cow f***ing in the background, I mean, really good picture of it. Awesome. Why is it $30,000 though? I don't care if that's the going rate, whatever. I'm sorry, I'm gonna get lost in my own details. I like getting lost in my own details. And a $29,000 motorcycle seems evil to me. It's a frickin' motorcycle. I thought part of the point of motorcycles and scooters and stuff like that was that they would be cheaper to buy, cheaper to maintain, cheaper to fuel, just cheaper in general. And here we are looking at a motorcycle that costs more than a lot of new cars. Are we seriously gonna keep going down this road? What the hell is wrong with us? Oh my God. I hope that's just some kind of oopsie poopsie. It's first new leaf since I bought it a few weeks ago, and it's also its first fenestrated leaf? I've never seen that word before. Oh, that's interesting. Why is it growing Australian style? What's going on here? I didn't think this could be possible. I'm gonna keep it real with you, G. I had no idea this could be a possibility anywhere. Even the land down under. Now wait a damn minute. Is this upside down? What's going on here? I have questions. I'm too high for this. I am not too high for this, thankfully. I'm just undercaffeinated, underslept, and my neck hurts because I think I pinched a nerve in there because I sleep like a freak. Ooh, that reminds me. Go check out How to Be Cool 3 on Pimations. And remember, he died. Is this what killed him? Not being in his, what was it, mid to late 80s or something like that? I don't know, I don't understand Catholicism. What madness have I discovered? Oh, Bible Man! Yeah, shattering the Prince of Pride. You've never heard of Bible Man? I feel like that's one of those old, weird shows that everybody has at least been educated on. Yes, indeed, Bible Man existed. He doesn't anymore, to my knowledge, but he was once real. I don't know why they made him look like that. I don't know why Bible Man had to look tick-coated, but there you go. Also, I don't know why you're stepping on scissors, dog. What is up with people showing the dogs for free and doing really weird stuff with them? My dude is just ignoring the rogue scissors, fixing to trim them piggies? That's right. I've had this thing for 10 years, I think. Why? Why have you had it for 10 years? It's just a goofy rock. Do you ever hold it with your hands? Why'd my man have his feet on it? He's exfoliating. Opinion on black liquid or ooze, which seems to be coming from a tree. Oh, that's just the substance. Don't worry about it. Probably best not to touch it again, though. I just want to know how the paver ended up there. My friend thinks the height of his TV is just right. Well, your friend's a freak. Why does he live in a dungeon? I can't make comments about people's living spaces. That actually is an interesting setup for the TV, though. Being able to just move that around has got to be kind of nice, though. Your bro has bigger problems. I didn't even notice the TV. Cup looks like it's floating. It sure does, but is it? Actually, maybe. Also, your watch, what time does that say? Is that like 4010? I'm stupid. I hate people that wear their watch under their wrist. And TV shows it so they don't have to worry about the continuity of the watch showing randomly different times. I could see that.
Never played Jenga with an engineer. Oh, great. Oh, whoa. Oh, he's solving practical problems. Is this even allowed in the rulebook? I took my boy to get his first shaving. He doesn't like it. He's not a fan. Someone saddled up and rode a bull to go and get coffee. That's pretty badass. He has it tied to the side. That's awesome. He needed his Tim Hortons and was gonna get it one way or another. You guys in your cars. No, I reject modernity, dude. I don't need no car. I don't need no wheels to go get my Tim Hortons. Just finished my Notre Dame Lego set. Hey, yeah, it's perfect. Onion cutting cry protector. Oh, wow. No breathe holes. It's not a very human design. Learned at a perpendicular park today. A lot of people said it couldn't be done, but here I am, blazing new trails. My girlfriend spilled her soup, and this was the result. Plop. Yes, it did. It did do that, actually. It did plop. Great job, soup. This is Bob. Bob has no arms. Knock, knock. Who is it? It isn't Bob. He could have knocked with his head. You don't know. Maybe he knocked with his foot. Bob could have knocked. Not gonna take Bob out of the equation. Found a piece of chicken that looks like a chicken. Wow, it really does. If your chicken looks all f***ed up, I guess. Oh no, I see it. The head. Okay. My brain was thinking like a raw chicken. No, we're thinking like an alive chicken. I see it now. We're buying some spicy stir-fry rice noodles. Okay, what kind of spice level you want there, partner? Mild, medium, hot, or ass fire? Now be careful. It's not for the weak Vass. Can you handle it? My kids think making my head big in every picture is funny. And they are right. They are right, it is funny. It's very funny, actually. I hope they keep doing that. Are you serious? Turn it over. You have to open it on the other side. I love the have a nice day, never fuck a fucker, words to live by. Was helping my grandma move out from her apartment and noticed somebody wrote this on top of one of the kitchen cabinets. Eat shit. That's a very angry message. Why is my cabinet mad at me? Caught in the act. Uh-oh. Oh, you knocked the whole fucking thing down. Dude! Someone's getting coal for Christmas. Can I turn it into paper without citing all sources? No. Source, William Shakespeare, Hamlet, Act 3, Scene 1, line 96. Just in case you thought I didn't have a source. Not homeless. Wife in Costco 2+ hours. Please help. She's lost, bro. She is getting great savings on wholesale goods. Just let her do her thing. My friends here in Ireland made me a divorce cake. They're the best. Mixed feelings. May divorce be with you. Well, it is. Thanks, guys. We had plumbing repair done and decided to make it festive. Aw, yay! The plumbing Christmas tree! Happy holidays! Leaf life to the fullest. Oh, and he's having a good time. He's not being stopped by the wheels. The wheels have just enabled him to go faster, you see. It was an upgrade. How to live with a huge penis. Advice, meditations, and wisdom for men who have too much. A bestseller. The full moon. That's pretty cool. It's in a real aesthetic place too. That's awesome. I don't quite know why this is supposed to be in funny. Maybe I'm not noticing something. Maybe my brain isn't picking up on a joke here, but that just looks really cool. Must be a nightmare to sing happy birthday to her. To you? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear to you. Happy birthday to you. No, that's fine. It's easy. What are you talking about? You're not trying hard enough. This sign in my hostel. No sex. This is a shared dorm. Sex is rude here. Please do respect other guests. 1 million VND penalty for breaking the rule. More expensive than a private room. If someone has sex in your dorm, you must film it. Tomorrow we will have a popcorn party and watch and laugh together with free popcorn. Don't know if you're allowed to film that, even if the sign says you can. A no sex rule, huh? Sounds like someone who doesn't have sex would make that rule. My husband helping me get a photo of my 6'4" brother. Oh, that's very nice. I want to know how the photo came out though. One of the finalists for the Wildlife Photographer Award 2024. Oh, wow. The risk I took was calculated, but man, am I bad at math. I mean, yeah, he took a horrible risk there. I've heard that removing porcupine quills are it's not a fun process. You have to pull and twist, but you have to just try to soak the quills. I don't know how you'd get those out of him. I think he just lives with those now until they break off naturally. Snellville Community Church. Photos with Satan, December 7th, 9 to 11 a.m. Coke is free. Hope you guys enjoy those photos with Satan. Happy holidays, everybody. Brilliant security measure. Ah, yes, I see. That'll stop them. Every year, my friends and I do a themed No Shave November picture. So in 2013, we were lumberjacks. Then we were winter explorers. They were pirates in 2015, gladiators in 2016. Then they were all German men with lederhosens on in 2017. Firemen by 2018. 2019, they were in the Wild West. 2020, they were Vikings. 2021, they were hippies. 2022, they were from the medieval times. 2023, they were bikers. And finally, 2024, they got awfully festive and were in a winter wonderland. My face, my arms, my legs. Oh, I see. So you are what we call getting a lot of sun. Please don't complain about our English if you can't speak Thai. Love you. Aw, well, thank you. And that's a very fair, a fair ask. If I can't speak Thai, I shouldn't complain about your English. How did I not notice this before? Disneyland. Disney World. Ah, yeah, because Land LA, World ORL. Okay, it makes perfect sense. They must have intended that from day one. Oh, would you look at the time? Stress. You gotta remember to breathe, buddy. That's why it says you're stressed. You haven't taken a breath in some time now. Our 10-year-old son barely talks at home, but at school? My reflection. Oh, he got in trouble. What happened? I was excessively talking. Complete each sentence below that applies to your behavior. My behavior was not safe because I was talking. My behavior was not respectful because I was talking. My behavior was not responsible because I was talking. What would you do differently? Not talk. Do you need to apologize to anyone? Yes. To whom? Dr. Buchanan? This is clearly like this is a 10-year-old and you're learning from a doctor? It's insane. Whoa, how long were you in the water? 34 years. Oh, all right, so 33 is the cutoff. To the guy who has zero respect for our cleaning crew, stop spitting your zins in our urinals. There is a trash can literally right behind you. Thanks. And if you're the guy who keeps ripping these signs down, take your zins, your e-bike, and your vape and go back to Texas. We chew real tobacco in Montana. And he wrote a response. He said, word. So he heard ya, he knows what's up. I like Lost in New York the most. I haven't seen the last one yet. Oh yeah, quite a few options. Home Alone was all right. Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, probably the best one. Home Alone 3, not crazy about it. The HD remaster of Home Alone, good if you want to go on a nostalgia trip. Home Alone, the Holiday Heist, they started losing the plot, but then they had this director switch, got sold around a couple of places, and we finally got Horny Moms Home Alone with their d***os, which was not quite how I remember the movies going, but, another unrealistic body standard. Sorry, is this like the legs are molded together? What's going on? Ty Ronald McDonald isn't real. He can't hurt you. Oh, yes, he is. Oh, yes, he is. A little too real. This DMV parking spot reserved for driving tests. Road test parking. You can see where one of them already had their test today. The art in the artist. Oh, abstract art. Never really did understand it. The bench is stuck between a rock and a hard place. Dude, you forgot to turn on object collision. Clipped right into each other.
Billy, you were a really bad boy this year. Really bad. So all you get is a big bag of coal. I don't get it. You'd think someone who is as poor as you are would try and be the best he could be.
Good job, Billy. Hey, nice. The biggest bag of coal for the family. Thanks, Santa. But do you think Santa would have known that and gave him something that he couldn't burn without it being dangerous, right? To really, emphasize the punishment for being bad on Christmas. First time doing cookies with my girlfriend on Christmas. Did I do good? Well, let's see. Oh, perfect. No, that's great. The Borat cookie? My treat. Sorry, that was horrible. Our Christmas card. Oh, that's fire. I gotta take Christmas photos like this. This is fire. I like that a lot. That's good. Anyone know if I can get cash from this machine? Well, it's worth a try. Hello, officer. I'd like to report a crime in progress. Oh, no. Yeah. Robbery in the per degree. Sorry, another horrible joke from me. I'm not on my A game today. We have peaked as a society. Oh. Little toe, what are these called? Gibbets or whatever? For your Crocs. Make it look like a horrible thing has occurred. Great. Danger, ninjas and pirates and lasers and That's right, we got all that in here, so don't get on our airfield. How would you do it? Depress button for 5 seconds. Where's the button? And how do I depress it for 5 seconds? Do I like quick press and then let go for 5, quick press? Found a drone in my backyard. Shot the thing down, thankfully, so we're safe. Middle finger duck, funny resin desk ornament. Oh, dude, and it's beautiful. I'd love to have that on my desk. Reminds me what I'm doing it for. I am a mature man. I am a mature man. I am, fat balls. And 20 pieces at that. That's at least 10 men it took to make that. At least. Maybe more if you had some Uniball situation going on. Fortune my wife got in her fortune cookie. Seek help from professionals trained in mental health care. Oh, so a little bit of a check-in, huh? I got promoted in a gift from my friend. A gift for you. This, me, that, you, it. Congrats on your new job and stuff. Hope you don't hate it, but these pens are for when you do. Just in case. We're just thinking of you, buddy. My local county jail arrested the Grinch today. Oh, wow. Yeah, stealing Christmas cheer, being grumpy, resisting arrest, burglary, breaking and entering, and dwelling. With no bond either. Well, for 124, what is he gonna do? 2 minutes in prison? And that's a life sentence. Oh, man.
And the winner of the Ugly Jumper competition is Mike.
Wow, look at you, Mike. The worst one. Not even in season. Of course you weren't a mistake, buddy. Really? Yeah, you just look like that. We got a counterfeit $10 bill at work today. Great. I mean, you didn't take one look at it before you had put it in the register? It would have been staring right into my soul. Me looking for a file. Why can't I find anything? Me naming a file. I dub thee figwizjul.jpg. What? What kind of name is that? Are you crazy or something? Nope, just spamming. Dang, I miss my friend, but he's at work. I know, I'll send him a note. At the sewage treatment plant. Miss you, buddy. Aw, well, that's nice. Who is Pam? This office secret Santa. At the drugstore, and we're looking for 99-cent gifts. Why not? I barely know her. Some soaps that smell like funky berry cantaloupe and gravy. Everyone loves the gravy soap at this time of year. Merry Christmas. Thank you. Oh, cheap. Be nice to each other. It's Christmas. Theodore the tugboat partied a little too hard. Oh my God. Yeah, he's sinking. He's blacked out. Oh, Theodore. That's why you can't handle your alcohol. This caught me off guard. Private sign, do not read. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize. My bad. Sorry about that. I've never read the Bible, but I'm 99% sure that isn't what it says. Davis D79, stay back 200 feet, straight out of Psalms 18:2. Go ahead, read the Bible. It says it right there. Same font and everything. Same color, too. Girlfriend is not happy. Oh, how high can this get? I wouldn't be happy with that either. I don't like challenge mode. My granddaughter is almost 2, and this is as close as she'll get to the red man. You're talking about the kid hanging out in the back there through the window? I get it, she's terrified. Leaving this cryptic message for my wife next time she plays this game with the kids. Want shag? Oh, wow. Look at that. Keeping the excitement alive. I heard their mozzarella sticks are outrageous. Shenanigans? Are they really that outrageous? Might be and
the mozzarella sticks? You mean shenanigans?
Oh, I get it. Yeah, shenanigans outrageous. Ha ha. That took me a second. I can't believe that. I can't believe that actually took me more than an instant to figure out. Pub since 1990. Soup of the day is alcohol. Same soup it's always been. This stuck squirrel picture won the Comedy Wildlife Awards in 2024. Is it the one with its nut stuck? Oh, no, it's the different. It's a different one, but this is even better. Help him out. Funny sign for a waiting area at a cat sanctuary. Keep back from the platform edge, or you might get sucked off. And just a row of gentlemen at the edge of the platform. They're edging on that platform. Pause. I don't give a shit about your Christmas train. Oh, why? Oh, well, you know, I don't expect him to. There's no catnip there. I don't expect him to care. He'll derail it all he likes. Welcome to her anus. First of all, crazy signage. Did not know you had all this built back here, man. That's a stupid joke. Too much bubble bath? Nah, there can never be too. Why is this a wizard? He's got a cloak and a wizard's hat. He's got a wizard's pipe. This is a wizard in a bubble bath. There's never too much bubble.
Ahead.
Yes, it is. Thank you.
Oh my god, it's so cold. I can't even feel my balls.
Oh, right. Sorry. They had to go. Merry birthday. Sorry your birthday is in December, so nobody gives a shit. But here's a cake. Go ahead and have that. That's from me to you. My sister's having a blast at our New Year's party. Oh, the face of a good time. Looks like she is having the best time ever. That's great. She was wondering why I asked her to put her hands up. Yay! Ass blower! Woo! Dude, they finally upgraded kissing booths? BJ's? Then just a stampede going to the tail. Me first, me, please, me, I want in. Throwback to when my roommate wore a Bowser costume to class. He seems really, absorbed into what he's doing as well. He's trying to figure out where to get the superstar. Wife's birthday / Christmas cake. We're sorry you were born on Christmas. How many of these are we gonna see where people are apologizing that their birthday was on Christmas? I almost had that. I was born at like the tail end of November. Capricorns unite. I'm sorry your December birthday is overshadowed by an old man with a massive sack. Hey, it's fine. Have you seen the size of that thing? Ho ho ho! It's crazy. Another Christmas as the last unmarried in my family. Oh, that's awesome. I like that you're just standing right in the center. Through the years, dude. Through the years. They decimated you year 4, though. I don't know why you're not there.
Maybe he'll fall asleep if I close my eyes.
You close your eyes, you take a peek, baby's peeking right back at you. It's privy to your tricks. It's savvy, it knows what's going on. Nick got promoted to Nicholas. Let's see, Nick, who was a McCafe specialist, up to a crew trainer, up to a guest experience leader, to a team leader, to an assistant manager. Finally, when he became a market people lead, he became Nicholas. Congratulations. Really sad no one in this subreddit made this connection on the post from a few days back. Yeah, okay, I see it. And perfect design, too. She got it down pat. Didn't get the shirt right and the tie, but it's fine. You know, you take something and then you build on it. You evolve, and that's what she did. My mom didn't appreciate my creativity. Oh, but that's nice. The biblically accurate angel on the tree this year. Just the right amount of terror. Be not afraid. Oh, I'll try my best. Keep on dancing. Hi, would you like to dance? Sure. Becky, we can sit here. He's about to go dancing. Oh, buddy. It's okay. Just dance it off. You're fine. You're fine. Just conga your way to a better conversation. A little snow on the ground in Texas and everyone forgets how to drive. Because why are you sideways, my friend? You're the train. That's actually remarkable. How did you do that? You're on tracks. I bought a used DSi and was met with this. Oh, what are you doing? Get off of there. Must have been a fire sale. A 57,000 square foot Timo warehouse in China went up in flames today. Oh no! The total loss of inventory has been estimated to be as high as $56.19. Oh, how are they gonna recover? Someone drop ship them some water, put out the fire. The last flight out of Dublin tonight. Let's see, we got, people going to Birmingham, Budapest, Paris, Istanbul, Lisbon, Amsterdam, Frankfurt, London, Zurich, Dubai, North Pole. Hey, wait a minute, San 00, what are you doing at? What? I gotta do baggage claim? Imagine Santa and baggage claim. Like going through the TSA, getting his bag checked. Present after present. Pierced titties taste like house keys. Okay. Are you talking from experience or are you just making like an educated guess? What are you... Was this a message that the public needed to know right away? Now this is how you sell a laminator. Oh no. Well, hey, at least it works. Employee potluck yesterday. Management couldn't understand why the lasagna wasn't a hit. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I would have been like lasagna, and I would have eaten all the crispy bits. When I was younger, I remember as a kid, I had burnt a pizza. And I was like, well, I made it anyway, and I like ate it char and all. I remember that as a kid. It was a very defining moment for me. Haven't done that since, because I developed taste buds. But I don't know, some of these don't look too bad. Like this, the one in the back looks like it'd be edible, and it got picked out a little bit. I feel like once you get first that top layer of molten rock, you can get into good stuff. Attorney at law. Oh, dude, look at these lawyers. Avocados at law. Oh, yeah, look at them. They're right. The both of them are. Fantastic. Lego sets are getting way too realistic. Oh, wow. Yeah, no, and it comes pre-built. That's interesting. Luigi's been getting all the attention lately. Oh, Mario, it's okay, man. Hey, this happened before, man. You remember the summer of Luigi? All right. You can share the spotlight a little bit, buddy. Near miss. Oh, yeah. Comment coming in hot. Coming in hot. Oh, it's okay. Nearly missed us. That would have been bad. I wanted a Christmas fruitcake, but I'm allergic to nuts. Here's how my wife told me which one has nuts. Writing nuts into the fruitcake, huh? The Christmas cake? That's generous of your wife to spell it out. Looks like they both had nuts to them and they were picked out of the second one. Just my guess with how it looks like there was nut indentations in that one. Party City grand opening. Store closing. Entire stores held off. Nothing held back. Entire stores being liquidated. Grand opening. Come on in. Having two sales at the same time. My grandpa printed out a YouTube video for me. Aw, Grandpa. Thank you. How to park down a hill or uphill with or without curb. Thanks, Grandpa. Real informative stuff. Breakdancing legend Ray Gun honored by a Christmas tree in my hometown. I see. Fantastic stuff. The realist card. A birthday? In this economy? Preposterous. Happy day to you. Comforting signboard at a corn maze. Attention. If you become lost or confused in the corn maze, stay calm. Don't panic. Help is on the way. Every Thursday morning, we send a rescue team into the maze to bring out everyone left from the previous weekend. They are highly trained and can usually locate over 2/3 of those left behind. So your chances are pretty good. Our washing machine identifies as a spot after it's done washing. Oh, I see. Yeah, it is wet in there, so I can imagine. Didn't know that this was just the dumbest joke I've told, I think. Didn't even make sense. It wasn't even a good joke. I feel like it's calling me I feel like I'm being called a by the washing machine. Whole family visiting for Christmas, and mom got mad about people touching the thermostat. What is she, Mr. Krabs? Oh, and she taped over it. Understood. Google searches for VPN after new porn laws went into effect in Florida. And all of a sudden, they have spiked in the Sunshine State. I believe the new Florida law, what was it? I forget what the new law is, but it required adult sites needing something, I think. I don't live in Florida, I don't know, but that's hilarious. When dad gets asked to build a wreath, he expects a little respect after building a masterpiece. Oh, wow, yeah. I mean, high roller, Dad, wow.
If I were a Haitian born in Haiti, I would try to make Haiti better. Hard to believe, given that you were born in America and are trying to make America worse. Why are libs always so ugly? Do you ever wonder why your kids don't talk to you anymore? You look masculine AF. One of the rare people I would forgive for using they, them pronouns. Well, I'm perfectly fine with my appearance. And the input from a guy who looks like if Roald Dahl wrote a villain used car dealer does not affect me. Good God, I don't think I said that man's name correctly, Roald Dahl. I'm not sure, I've just never heard his name said out loud, but if I got it right, yay me. If I got it wrong, well, goddammit. Do you think J.K. Rowling deserved a bronze statue in Edinburgh for her incredible contributions to literature? New gender-neutral bathroom just dropped. I remember seeing so many people make that exact joke, and I appreciated it. Good joke. Why do billionaires care if they lose all their money? They'll just make it back with their superhuman work ethic, right? Besides, if they become the poors, then all the money will simply trickle back down to them until they're rich again. Basic economics, people. Or they'll just get on that sweet benefits train that's so cushy. Yeah, billionaires are so cool, they work so hard. Bank of America will charge low-income customers a $12 per month, or $12 per month, excuse me, for their checking accounts unless they have $1,500 in there, or monthly direct deposits of at least $250. 5 days ago, Bank of America reported 2.4 quadrillion in earnings for 1 quarter. Today, they announced they're going to nickel and dime their poorest customers. Yeah, that's banks for you, baby. That's banks. Hell, that's also becoming credit unions, too. This shit's getting obnoxious, okay? Oh, man, something's gonna change. It's getting a little cartoony out there. Teach your kids about socialism by making them clean the bathroom. Then, pay them $10. Then, take 7 of those dollars and give those $7 to their sibling who didn't work. I bet your child won't be a socialist for long. Well, but that's literally capitalism, though. Worker does all the work, most of the profits go to the boss, who sat on his ass doing fuck all. Every time. Every time. Backwards hat at Christmas Eve service, you cannot make this up. Bro, you're at a mega church. Your priest is gonna flash his Venmo QR code, then fly off the stage into a smoke machine. Thanks, Park City, at Vail Resorts, and the Striking Ski Patrol. Really creating a fun and safe environment. I hope the lawsuits begin to trickle in, and every one of you feel financial pain for your negligence. Really wealthy people finding out a small group of working class people can strike and fuck up their day, ruin their vacation, and cost them time and money is my favorite reason to support strikes. I love that they're bitching about the ski patrol too. Really creating a fun and safe environment. I don't care about your fun and safe environment, bitch. I need to be paid enough to pay rent. And if I live in Vail, that's almost impossible. People are so desperate for a class solidarity moment that they're ignoring the fact that Luigi Mangione comes from one of the wealthiest families in Maryland and his brother blah blah blah. Class traitors that come from wealth are a good thing. We want people who are well-connected and have lawyer money to empathize with us and stick their necks out for those of us who can't. And boy, oh boy, did he certainly do that. Sex is for making children. Any man who has sex with women because it feels good is gay. Oh, my pee-pee feels good. This is great. He did not say this, right? In fact, if you're 40 with less than 5 children, you're probably gay. Okay. I mean, I'm not 40 yet, I'm just saying. All that feel-good pee-pee sex and hardly any genetic legacy? I have never seen a full-grown man struggle so hard with a closet door. Like, come on, who would care? Andrew, no one would give a shit, man. You can be gay, no one cares. It's fine, nothing wrong with being gay, Andrew, okay? I'm just saying, nothing wrong. Loser. Millennials may not be having kids or getting married right now, but this generation is investing in home ownership with a twist. They're co-buying houses with friends. What part of we're poor aren't you people understanding? This isn't some feel-good story. Many of us wanted families and homes for our families, but we're opting for co-ownership instead. It's the only way. It's the only goddamn way, man. I have completely resigned myself to the fact that I'm never going to own a home. I'm never going to be able to do that. It's not going to be possible for me, and it's not going to be possible for millions and millions and millions of other people. It is insane. I can't even do this as an option. Buying a house with friends, I can't do that. That's not going to happen, and it sucks, and no one gives a shit. No one that has the power to really do anything about it cares in any way, shape, or form. You know, let's just keep raising the prices until it all explodes. You know it's cold outside when you go outside and it's cold. Who's running this account? No, that makes sense. I feel like they deserve the job. Genuinely. Breaking. Arrest warrant issued for South Korean President Yoon? Is it Yoon? Over martial law declaration. I like countries that have consequences for insurrection. Who else wants to bring back real light bulbs in 2025? Our political leaders will literally talk about anything except the housing crisis. Also, what do you mean real light bulbs? The ones that made your power bill 10, 20, 30% more expensive depending on the household? Those ones? The ones that would burn out after like a week and a half of normal use? Those ones? When we moved into the house that we're in now, we replaced every single light with LED bulbs, as is kind of par for the course these days. That was years ago. One of them died, but then it came back to life mysteriously the next day. And I don't understand the real light bulbs thing. Fuck off. We don't like LED headlights because they're too bright and never aimed correctly. None of us have a problem with LED light bulbs. Significantly less dangerous, significantly more efficient, and they help everyone. The baby you abort could have cured cancer. Yeah, well, that gay kid you bullied into committing suicide could have cured cancer. The 14-year-old who died in a school shooting could have cured cancer. The baby you traumatized by separating it from its parents and putting it in a cage could have cured cancer. They all had a heartbeat too. Yeah, but they don't care about those ones. Texas lawmakers consider the death penalty for abortion. So pro-life, they'll kill ya. Name a behavior that isn't labeled as a form of mental illness, but you feel like it should. Defending billionaires who wouldn't spit on you if you were on fire. They could not care less about their fellow man. They have no need to. They've won the game harder than anybody ever imagined possible. They have won permanently. I've only seen like one billionaire my entire life, maybe two, that seem to actually really give a flying f*** about anybody else and are doing what they can to sort of get rid of the money that they have before they go. Like, it just, I don't know, man. It's all sick. Our hero of the day is Mackenzie Scott, the ex-wife of Jeff Bezos. This week, Elon Musk said Scott was destroying Western civilization by donating hundreds of millions to women's charities and causes. Her response was to double her donations. I want to know right now, why Elon Musk would claim that her donating shit tons of money to women's charities would be destroying Western civilization. Go ahead, explain it to me, Elon, or someone who thinks the same way as Elon in the comments. I'm curious, what the f does that mean? How does that work? Huh? I'm all ears, baby. Fellow stoners, we won. Companies are so desperate to fill jobs, they're getting rid of drug tests. The drugs won the war on drugs. Dude, the drugs won that war day one. It was over day one. They never actually cared about getting drugs off the streets, man. What's better than one billionaire? A classless society where everybody eats. Really? A picture of that guy? You posted sure, this picture was probably taken or posted way before what came to light, but, oh, never mind, dude. Why does this generation seem to be so against having kids? Well, it's hard to romanticize bringing kids into the world when you're still debating if you can afford rent and eggs this. I don't understand it. Jenny, how did that question pop into your head and you actually couldn't figure out an answer? It's not that the generation is against having children. So many people I meet from my generation and the younger generations have said that they would love the idea, but they're not rich, because now you have to be rich. And I know there are a lot of parents out there that aren't, and they do their goddamn best. They do amazingly their goddamn best to make sure that the child they had, whether it was on purpose or not, has a life and is cared for the best they possibly can. But so many of us have wanted to and realized, I can't do that. I can't do that to them. I'm not going to do that to them. And those that are dealing with it, I'm incredibly proud of you for all the hard work you put in every day for your kids. Incredible shit. But, like he said, it's hard to romanticize having kids when you can't afford your own rent or food today, or anything like that. So Jenny, maybe you could have thought for an extra 5 seconds before you posted that question. If you're Irish and you complain about Britain erasing culture but can't even speak the language or don't know shit about Ireland before 1910, then just shut your cake hole, nobody cares. Them being Irish and not being able to speak the language or not knowing shit about Ireland before 1910 is a direct result of Britain erasing culture. You goddamn vitamin D deficient circus clown. 13-year-old uses his Make-A-Wish to feed his city's homeless for a year. If you look at this more than half a second, you realize, that they're saying this city required a child sacrifice to feed their citizens. Ghoul shit. Breaking. A bill has been filed in Florida to ban the display of Pride, BLM, and other political flags on government property in the state. Does this include the Confederate flag? Oh, you know it doesn't. Man, this was December 17th of last... Damn, that was really recent, dude. When I was a child, no one was autistic, vegan, gluten-free, or confused about their gender. What changed? When I was a child, all the food in the refrigerator appeared there for free. I didn't pay anything at all. What changed? Confused CNN. Why are tons of people offering to pay Luigi's legal costs? Mangione's attorney. I don't know, but Supreme Court says billionaires can give tons of money to candidates and that's free speech. Maybe these people are exercising their free speech. Name something invented by the Germans without Googling. They invented a lot of things without Googling. Simone Biles says she feels, that's how you say her name, right? Feels greedy if she were to return for the 2028 Olympics. I'm at a point in my career where I'm humble enough to know when to be done. Imagine if our elected officials had this kind of consideration. That's badass. That is fire as hell. Like greedy if she were to return. I think she knows she'd just keep winning. She'd just keep winning them medals, right? I get it though. Former Bachelorette star claims he pretended to be transgender as social experiment to expose how gullible and delusional the left is. He pretended to be trans online for 6 months, and liberals left kind comments and conservatives left cruel comments. Groundbreaking. Thanks, Josh. Thank you so much. Billionaires Bill Ackman, Mark Andreessen, and Travis Kalanick are reportedly getting involved in Department of Government efficiency, per Fortune. LMAO, this is literally just gonna be billionaires looting the place under the guise of being efficient. How does everyone not see how f***ing obvious that is? Oh, been asking myself that question for my whole life. Okay, that's not true, not my whole life. I'm not the brightest bulb in the knife drawer, let me tell you that right now, but I don't understand why anybody would have voted for I want billionaires, who, as someone said earlier in a video, in an earlier post on this video, said wouldn't spit on me if I were on fire, to run a part of the government, a department of the government, all about efficiency. Like, if you worked for one of these companies and you get paid like $1 an hour and get the worst healthcare known to mankind, why would you want that for anybody else? Why would you want that efficiency cast upon anybody else? What is it with all these folks wanting hurt and torment and turmoil that they went through or are going through to be for everyone? I thought the whole point of all of this was to make things better and that's just it, just better. Better all the time for everyone. Because eventually, that rising tide lifts all boats, okay? So I don't understand why everything now has to be, I'm suffering and we're all miserable. I want everyone to be miserable. Everyone, including the other poor people like me. I think I know what the answer is. I just don't want to say it. I'm too afraid. I'm too afraid to say it. You know, it just makes me think maybe love itself really isn't enough, or wasn't. Jesus Christ never introduced himself using pronouns. I am he. Like, come on, Laverne, are you joking? I just had an American energy drink, and at first I was happy to get out from under Canada's BS nanny state caffeine restrictions, but honestly, I'm extremely up now. I'm practically dissociating. How do you people live like this? It's what we have instead of healthcare. Wait, what are Canada's caffeine restrictions? Hang on, I want to look this up really quick. Energy drinks are limited to, 180 milligrams per serving. That's not even really that crazy of a restriction when you think about it. I think most of the energy drinks I see and consume from are less than that. Like, it's lower than that anyway. I know that we do have a bunch of energy drinks that are way higher than that. I see one, I think it's called Spike, that's like 300 milligrams, and it even says on the can, don't drink any more caffeine. You could poison yourself today. But, that doesn't seem like too crazy a restriction to me, honestly. You guys are so pro-life until it's a living, breathing human who needs healthcare. Example of future housing plans under communism. It's crazy, because that's literally the current housing plan under capitalism. Yeah, I don't understand that either. That doesn't make any sense to me, how someone can look at something that is happening right now in their country that uses a specific economic type, style, whatever, plan, whatever you want to call it, and think, this is the future if we change things. What do you mean? That's happening right now. You took a photo of it. It's right there. My first girlfriend got the ick when I cried after learning my childhood best friend had terminal cancer at 21. Oh, I see. Why do men feel the need to go through things alone? I doubt that was it, but okay. Why do men feel the need to go through things alone? Man shares an anecdote about a woman who answers the question. Another woman immediately proceeds to downplay his experience. Absolutely hilarious lack of self-awareness. What a disrespectful reply. I love that's just great. Yeah, my first girlfriend got the ick when I cried. I really doubt that was it, but okay. Man, go f*** yourself. All right, there it is. Internet Hall of Fame. He said, I am he, not I am he, him. Education is really illegal in the United States, isn't it? Yeah? I mean, it's just always been bad. I mean, maybe it was... No, it's always been shit, hasn't it? If you think conservatives are Nazis, then you don't know much about history. Today's conservatives are as close to Nazism as 8th grade basketball is to the NBA. So, literally playing the same sport, but they're just incompetent at it. No, I agree. No, I got that one. There's a large graveyard filled with my enemies. I do not wish to add to it, but will if given no choice. Those who pick fights with me do so at their own peril, but maybe this is their lucky day. Inequality is so messed up, the richest man in America earns more cringe in a single tweet than the bottom 50% of tweets combined. How did he think of that and post it to the largest stage on the internet? He's standing there alone with a spotlight on himself. And he decided to do the Trilby Discord performance. You know the one. Discord, I'm howling at the moon. You know? Sorry to, I don't mean to like make fun of that kid or continue to. I'm sure he's doing way better than I am now or anything. I'm just saying that when that video came out, that was nuclear level, okay? And Elon eclipsed it. He eclipsed it. He straight up truly went, All right, sorry, kid. Now you gotta witness my full power, tips Trilby. Eyes glow red. Like, come on! Teleports behind you. Why doesn't Japan need immigration to excel? Why is it only Western countries we hear this about? Well, maybe they don't elect politicians who promise to get rid of their Department of Education? Yeah, that might have something to do with it. Let's look more into Japan. Let's look more into what's up with Japan, huh? Let's do that. Look what I bought for my garden. Did you really wait till 420 to send this? Yes. Mom, you are not funny. You can't make jokes. I made you. No, your mom's got a point there. She doesn't have to be funny, but she'll kill you. If my wife can't do my laundry, then I'd rather marry a fellow man, okay? Because then we'd have a lot of interesting things to talk about, like football. I only want to marry a woman for the labor she can provide, because the truth is I'd rather be with a guy. That is straight up what he just said. Straight up. If my wife can't do laundry, I'd rather fuck the homies, man. Like, nothing wrong with that, man. You do you. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, that's kind of weird. If you're gay, well, that's just it. You're gay, dude. Doesn't have to be this whole stupid tweet system we got going on here. This thought process is weird. Just live your truth. Be honest with yourself. It's the first day of 2025 and you've wasted it. A new year? Same loser. You've wasted 100% of 2025 so far. You will stay a loser forever. This is the motivational guy so many weirdos look up to. That's the motivation they are getting. Coming from a dude that's not allowed to leave his house. It's great. It's so great. There are people that follow that guy for motivation? Huh? My mom worked as a waitress until she was 73 to help pay for our college. Even helped with loan repayment. Loan forgiveness is just another insult to those who play by the rules. F*** you, Laura. Personally, if it were the early 1990s and I were a Dartmouth-educated attorney and knew that my elderly mother was still working as a waitress in order to pay off student loans, I'd help her not have to do that. But maybe that's just me. Absolutely incredible. Look, there's nothing wrong with your parents going, I still want to help, but if I am doing great, my mom's not paying for anything, okay? As a matter of fact, that's what I strive for. I strive to get to a point where I don't ever, I can absolutely appreciate people wanting to, but I'll have the ability and the comfort spot in my life where I can go, oh, no, don't worry, I got this. Imagine people that can do that without any consequence, but refuse. What's considered trashy if you're poor, but classy if you're rich? Getting money from the government. 9-year-old girl raises over $30,000 to buy prosthetic arm after insurance denial. Donates GoFundMe money to another child. This isn't a heartwarming story. This is a dystopian nightmare. Wow, I'm so happy. That's so crazy. Look at what she did after an insurance company denied her a prosthetic limb. Oh my God. What insurance company was it? Was it United Healthcare? Bernie Sanders should be forced to give away 90% of his birthday cake. Have you ever been to a birthday party, Mike? Genuinely, that's such an embarrassing tweet. I bet they deleted it immediately because that's the point of the birthday cake. I don't want you to get a birthday cake and then make me eat the whole thing. I don't want to do that. I want to share the birthday cake. That's the point, Mike. Remember when teachers hype you up about the pizza party and give you this? You know, now that I'm older, I realize that they most likely paid for this out of pocket. This made me appreciate teachers more as they are criminally underpaid. Yeah, I'm just saying, even if this was the case, the skinny pizza piece and the little cup of soda, even if I did notice that as a kid, which I didn't, I don't give a I was just given a piece of pizza and soda at school. I don't care. How would you give a shit? You were just given food and drink. Shut up. For the record, Christianity is the only religion to ever uphold women as true equals. Every other religion is about suppression through force and coercion. That would explain all those female popes. Breaking. U.S. fertility rate hits record low. Hold the line! If we keep this up, they might give us 3-day weekends. Having zero body count at 18 is a big red flag? Tweeting like this is the biggest red flag on earth. Grow up. Was informed that my rent is increasing in October. So I asked why, and they said, we increase the rent every year because the cost of living goes up every year. My brother in Christ, you are the cost of living. I skied back to the pole again to take this photo for all those men who commented, make me a sandwich on my TEDx talk. I made you a sandwich, ham and cheese. Now ski 37 days and 600 kilometers to the South Pole, so you can eat it. Oh, I bet they'll eat it all right, several times on their way up. They're not gonna make it there. You know, every single motherfucker that is typing those comments would probably die about a foot away from the basement. A teacher ran out of sick days to stay with his cancer-stricken daughter, so fellow educators chipped in with all of theirs, adding up to 100 days. Tales from the working class dystopia, repackaged as feel-good stories, are getting old, but they're never gonna stop doing them, are they? Let's make Starfleet Academy real. First step, support a leader that embodies Starfleet values like diversity, inclusion, and ethical behavior. Yeah, I don't think Elon has ever seen anything to do with, man. You think he's ever seen any episodes of any good science fiction show at all? You think he's ever seen an episode of Star Trek or anything like that? I doubt it. I bet the entire time he was going, that's woke. Actually, that's woke right there. I don't believe Picard should do that. I'm stupid. Straight people are so wild today. My coworker informed me that cafes are for women and bars are for men, and her husband refuses to enter Starbucks in case they think he's gay. What's up next in incredibly unnecessary gendering? So the bar he goes to only has guys in it? That doesn't sound very straight. Superman is an inherently right-wing concept. He is super as a man. Fit, strong, white male. He is, okay. He was created by two Jewish men that intended him to be a golem kind of figure. He was called Champion of the Oppressed. In his third issue ever, he traps a mine owner so he feels what the workers he exploited felt, and he beats a wife beater in his first issue ever. They literally voted for tariffs to lower inflation. That's how dumb they are. We don't import food. We import almost $200 billion worth of food every year. Seriously? Did you not even bother to look this up first? Forget about immigration for 1 second. The biggest threat to our country, our freedom, and humanity in the unchecked power of technocrat billionaires who have God complexes, access to defense contracts and openly declare war against dissenters. This should freak you out. Yeah, it's almost like us godless communist scum were onto something. The very existence of a bronze healthcare plan should horrify us. The idea of tiers of healthcare, which is about healing people, is literally the same thing as tiers of people. If you believe that all people are created equal, then all people should have equal healthcare, and that means Medicare for all. It's funny, because I just barely got a tax credit to have affordable healthcare. I finally, in February, will have health insurance. Officially, for the first time in about 3-4 years now, I want to say, which has greatly exacerbated my health problems. And what I mean by that is my anxiety about my health. Every little thing has freaked me out and made me think, oh shit, I'm gonna die. That's just been my life the last 3-4 years. I'm finally getting a plan. And guess what? It's called Bronze. It's called Bronze because, well, that's just what I could afford, with a several $100 tax credit to make it actually affordable. Hope I don't get a bill for that at the end of the year. Your tiny truck would break the frame with this much load in the rear. Better go charge your battery and watch. There is no way a guy with a Cybertruck genuinely tried to call out other truck owners for their wimpy-dimpy dipshit trucks. Because, baby, didn't someone bust the actual frame of one of those things? I mean, sure, he was putting it through some pretty crazy paces, I think, because, I mean, come on, he was getting wild with it. But that's not supposed to happen with any truck. Broke people are usually very low class, have extremely bad manners, have zero etiquette, and no class at all whatsoever. Broke people will buy you a drink with $20 in their bank account and say, don't worry about it. And rich people will Venmo request you for $1.25. I've always wondered about that. If we have any rich folks, I'm talking like you got millions up your ass rich folks, right, that watch EmKay. If you're here right now, do you do this? Please tell me you're not the type to do this. If you got a few mil in the bank and you're living comfortably and you're doing well, you better not have a fucking list of Zach owes me $1.83. My mom owes me $23, but you better not have that shit. And if you do have it, erase it right the fuck now. Erase it and forget about it. Wipe that bullshit dead clean, brother. How much you want to bet there is somebody right now who's got $100 million about to type, son of a bitch, I've been watching EmKay my whole life. No one should expect a living wage working in fast food. If you can't afford to pay your workers enough to live on, you shouldn't be running a business. True. I love that. No one should expect a living wage working in fast food. So what do we do there then? Wake up Washington? No, what do we do? What are you saying here? That they should be homeless and working full-time so that you can get a burger? What exactly are you saying And what's your solution to the issue? Billionaire Larry Ellison says a vast AI-fueled surveillance system can ensure citizens will be on their best behavior. Capitalism is everything it warned communism was going to be. I love that. Citizens will be on their best behavior. These people don't think of themselves as citizens alongside the rest of us. They think of themselves as a different species above you and I. They legitimately think that way. Taylor Swift spotted wearing a $32,000 diamond Cartier watch. That is how you say it, right? The level of hypocrisy here is remarkable. Exactly. She is always telling people not to wear expensive watches. It's what she's best known for. Yeah, crazy. Whatever, man. His wife commented on his post, "Your wife is a genius. You should listen to her. You're biased due to the fact that you're my wife."